Shut up and sit down.
Hello everyone. Hi, it's Ryan here. We are back for another More Than Modern here at Grey Ogre Games. Another lovely Wednesday night here. I'm here with Shake tonight.
Shake.
How are you feeling?
Not too bad. Mostly excited because Hoogie Man got banned.
Yes. Rest in peace, Sugi Man.
So I was ranting about it 2 weeks ago about the deck being too good. So
Mm-hmm.
let's just see how the meta adapts. Danny's on Esper Mentor. I spoke to him earlier. And Yang Zijian. Look at his sleeves. If you
Achen
if you
on.
you still ask me what is he playing, then I'm done.
Hey, you know, I knew a guy who like mind game with his
Uh-huh.
sleeves all the time. Like when he was playing like burn decks or fast
Mm-hmm.
decks, aggro decks, he would always play like control flavored sleeves. And
Oh
then when he was
no.
playing control decks, he would play like red colored sleeves, you know. So that it's a tactic, but as you all know, Zhiqian has been playing
Yeah.
on stream for uh quite
Quite a bit.
quite a while, so we know that he is on his favorite deck, Blue Eye
Yes.
Control.
Okay. This matchup, I
Mm-hmm.
feel okay. The interactions that blue white have mostly path and board wipes, which is something Danny Seed can deal with discard spells,
Yeah.
and as well as he's just playing like a one threat a turn. So look at this. So what's
So
Dovin's
he will
veto?
veto the.
Wow.
Are you
Oh,
okay? Yeah.
oh, that's wow.
It's interesting, right?
I'm pretty probably because his hand is pretty stacked. Maybe a turn three Teferi or something that he's trying to protect, but
Yeah.
it doesn't look like he has anything. And whoa.
Mm.
Probably just holding up counter magic and whatnot because he doesn't have an answer to Jace, which is probably more troublesome for ooh
Gets the what is that?
the V click.
Oh yeah, okay. So he probably wanted to protect the wait no. Yeah, he
Uh,
wanted to protect the V click, right?
I say like he V click and his own end step respond after the Jace activation. Probably seeing that Danny is stepped out and this is a good time to resolve a threat on board.
Yep.
Danny's hand has no removal, and if I'm Atian, probably will plug Snack Custom Mage because either way he's getting his what do you call it spell pierce, so he choose not to take anything. So that's
Mm.
interesting.
Did you notice we're getting 60 FPS right now? It looks
Oh,
so smooth.
that's good. That's
Yeah.
really good. We are up there, okay, guys.
I
Come
think
on.
the stream is hopefully getting 60 FPS
Yeah.
as well. I'm gonna check the network.
Mm.
Yeah, it looks good.
Um.
Awesome.
One thing I feel about blue white control is that it's a very reactive deck. It intends to interact with your opponent at every stage of the game, including when it's trying to win.
Yeah.
I don't have the mental capacity to play the deck. Let's say for an
Oh.
MCQ, eight rounds, for
Yeah,
example.
it's not a deck that I would.
Um,
It's a good deck.
yeah,
It's not a deck I would bring to sit down and play around. Cause I
yeah.
remember I have another friend who was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, this deck is good." But
Mm-hmm.
it's not. I think it was a combo deck
Mm-hmm.
that was kind of hard to pilot, right? And then I was asking
Mm-hmm.
him, "Yeah, so I gonna bring it?" And it's like, "What? And play for 8 rounds?
Mm-hmm.
No, no. I'd rather die, dude."
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the question of you want to play a deck that you like, right?
Yeah,
Over something that you think is good.
yeah. So that's the thing. It takes a lot to play blue white control.
Mm.
In terms of your time management and reacting to what your opponent is doing, and at this metagame, where the format is really very fast.
Yeah.
We see humans as one of the good decks, and even Grixis Urza, which is a combo deck that wins on the spot. And of course, blue white has a lot of interaction, but still knowing what to sideboard and knowing how to predict, because white has the best sideboard cards.
Yeah.
And how many sideboard slots are you gonna dedicate
To
towards
to
yeah,
which deck, right?
to which deck?
Yeah.
Like, do you play more graveyard hit now that I mean, like, do you play more artifact hit now that Hoagie is gone? Then what happens if you play against Dredge? You
Yeah,
know?
and then you're in trouble anyway,
And that's
cause
the problem with playing reactive decks in modern. I mean, not a problem. Maybe like
the
i-
weakness, right?
that,
Every
yeah,
deck has a
every
weakness.
deck has a weakness. I
So this is
agree.
the weakness of reactive decks, is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
sometimes you have the wrong answers.
Yes, correct. And yeah, I just feel that, I mean, kudos to everyone, to the people that loves to play control in modern. When
Yeah.
there are decks out there that wins on turn 3, I'm like, no, it's not my cup of tea, but it's good for you.
I like the point that you bring up,
Mm.
because like as the saying goes, there are no
Mm.
wrong threats, only wrong answers,
So
right?
yeah,
And
correct.
a format as fast as modern,
Mm-hmm.
you always want to have the right answers.
Yes.
So when you don't draw the right answers
Yeah.
and you're playing a deck like control, so
Mhm.
maybe like blue white control, or like a prison deck.
Yep.
So if you don't have the right answers, you're gonna be at a massive
Yeah.
disadvantage in a fast format.
That's true. And now you see the problem. Danny has a
The Jace,
planeswalker
yeah.
on board. And how blue white get rid of planeswalkers, probably by either by countering it, or if it's resolved, bouncing it with cryptic command, or trying to interact with it by attacking with V-click as he tried to do earlier, or
Yeah.
colonnade, which is far too slow.
It's far too slow,
Yes.
because Danny probably has his own answers
Yes.
as well, right? He's holding up
Mm.
mana for counter magic, or
Yep.
he has like there comes the Snapcaster, surgical extra. Yeah, so like he has his own answers as well. So the
Correct.
idea is you want to be more efficient. So when the
Mhm.
planeswalker is out on the board already, it's very hard to pull back.
That is true. And this is still main board where Danny's dead card, for example, Fitter Push is still gonna be very good.
Yeah.
He has time to draw them. Because blue white is really not going to do anything, and blue white wins by attacking with colonnade and
Mhm.
V-click. And the Teferi, I don't think the Teferi has enough time to win with the emblem and slowly cutting your opponent
Yeah,
out of it,
definitely not.
removing. So
Not
yeah,
anymore anyway, not in
yeah.
this game.
I just feel that Esper Mentor really has the tools to fight blue white control, and this is the end step of Atian. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I see. Oh, what's going on with the planeswalker?
Did he counter something?
Oh,
Oh.
okay, I'm trying to understand.
Oh, he
Oh, okay.
cryptic commanded it, right?
After the surgical resolve, he cryptic
Yeah.
bounce and draw.
So that's
Okay, he chose to bounce and draw.
that's good.
Um,
Answers at least one thread, right?
yeah, but
So,
is either Danny plays again, the Jace again, or he can just choose to like drop another threat and whatnot. Because one mana interaction for blue white, not a lot. Unless they play spell snare, which I doubt it.
yeah,
I'm
I
not
doubt
sure.
it
Oh, now
too.
you see. So now
Oh,
he's gonna drop
drop
the
drop his land.
the mentor, which is a premium threat against control decks, because if he gets to untap or even cast any non-creature spell, it's gonna go crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, mentor, the style of the
Yes.
deck.
Mm.
I used to have
Mhm.
two of these. I think back when it was standard legal, then I sold them. Kind
But
of regret it now, but
they're super expensive right now.
I
Okay.
mean, I
Yeah.
sold them when they were 30,
Okay.
right? And then they went down to 20, and then now
Now.
they're 40.
Okay, you probably just lost
So
$10, so
I
it's
mean,
fine.
it's fine. It's like
Yeah, after
3
a few
years,
years, yeah.
not really that worth it to hold.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
So
yep. So now, the blue white player does not have an answer to
yeah,
Monastery Mentor, which is really a premium threat against blue white. And okay, let's see. Probably he can cryptic to tap, but that doesn't answer the tokens in the long run.
yeah, he needs to
Mm.
get rid of it. I don't think there's there are like he needs another bounce, right?
True.
Or a board wipe.
Danny attack with the Monastery Mentor, but probably something I'm not gonna do. Probably because I am a much safer player. Mentor is a premium threat, as I said earlier,
Yeah.
and Danny could have lost it with either a flash in Snapcaster or V
When they
click.
could, yeah.
Not that it's wrong. Not that it's wrong to attack. You just want to shorten the clock. But me being a safer player, with
I
a
think I know
premium
why
threat,
he attacked.
uh-huh.
Because if he manages to force out a V-click or a Snapcaster, he'd be able to cast his Jace then because he'd be tapped out. I
Mm,
think that would be, yeah,
that'd
that's
be
why.
fine. But I would rather have Mentor over Jace in this matchup,
I see.
especially when your opponent's removal is just Path to Exile. It rams you anyway. So
Yeah, that's true. I guess he wants to push the
mm,
clock,
yeah.
push the turns.
What is that
Which card?
in his hand? I saw Urza. I might be
Chichen?
seeing things. Okay, wait. That's land. Okay, maybe I'm seeing things. That's the third card beside Cryptic Command. It looks like Urza. I might be wrong. So
I'm not really sure what it is. I don't think it's Urza. The art
yeah,
doesn't really look like Urza.
yeah.
But
So okay, yeah, it's Urza, right?
it is? Is it? Wait.
Wait. Okay, stop
No
clicking the card.
way.
Okay, Force of Negation,
Snapcaster?
Snapcaster, Cryptic Command. It's something. Okay, we'll
It's
try to
at the
find
back
out.
now, right? Yeah.
Hey, Exodus, what's up? I'm shaking my hands.
Awesome. You have a fan.
Whoa.
Same.
Thanks. I can't remember who are you. Probably Ika, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
Okay, so what is this?
See, another fan. Your pops.
Okay, who's Artura? Like, hey, what's up? Hey. Okay. So cryptic command to counter the Jace, which I think is at this point he has to do it.
Mhm.
Jace and as our main mentor will probably pressure, what do you call it?
Pressure the
Atian
board,
too
right?
much.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, they have unearthed now, so he really has to think about it. He has force of negation, but he knows that Danny has the spell pierce,
Yeah.
or even reminding Danny of the trigger. Oh,
Very good.
good guy Atian. Yeah, it's also right.
Oh, that's also.
Okay. I thought I was saying things. Okay, maybe Urza is a clock.
No, that's Nasset, right?
No, that's definitely not Nasset. Nasset is not that ugly.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, sorry, Urza fans. But
I mean, Nasset is definitely prettier.
okay,
Right?
maybe. Oh yeah,
That's
it's Urza.
Nasset,
It's
right?
definitely Urza.
The card that's like the first one now on the
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
No,
it's
that's
not
Nasset.
Nasset.
That's
Oh,
Nasset.
okay,
That's
maybe I'm
Nasset.
wrong. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
because I can see the planeswalker text. So
they,
like,
they all look the same.
yeah,
Sorry.
because the cards are small, so sometimes it's hard to tell. But that's Nasset.
Okay, sure.
She's not that
Sorry,
ugly.
sorry. Okay, not a fan of that art. I'm just saying.
Yeah, the anime one is.
E-
Is that the anime one or
No, I
the?
don't think so. What is that?
Actually,
Timely reinforcement.
yeah, that's the
Probably,
standard one. That's the standard one.
probably not going to do much against a deck that is already has mentor online with Jace, but it buys Atian sometime. Like it blocks. The thing about mentor is it doesn't have trample,
Mm-hmm.
so to speak. But I really don't know how long he can last.
You know what's the funny thing about like the mentor decks, right?
Mm.
It's like they're just basically control decks, right? But
Mm.
then they have mentor. It's like back in standard, like
Mm-hmm.
Esper control is just with hero, so they call it
Yeah,
Esper hero. No,
correct.
like mentor is basically a modern hero.
Okay, it's not sad. Just to answer everyone's question, I was wrong. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, back to the. I think control decks with a faster clock is something that I appreciate because these are the players that is gonna drag the whole game to time.
The
And
whole yeah,
okay,
and then everyone else in the Swiss has to wait.
maybe it's a biased opinion. I tend to lean on fast decks that probably end the game in 15 to 20 minutes. But in totality, like if the games goes to 8 to 9 rounds, and I'm sure they are bound to be control mirrors. I think other
Yeah.
players will appreciate it if they have a valid win con, or B, they play fast. I'm not saying that all control players play slowly.
Yeah, of course.
They have line of thoughts. Do I counter? Do I remove? Letting it resolve. What's the drawback?
But
Or do
they
I?
have more. Yeah, you're right. They
Yeah.
have more lines of thoughts than
Mm.
like maybe aggro decks or
Yes,
mid range
correct.
decks.
So
Hey, someone in the chat has a question. What's the best deck to play for MCQ?
okay. I personally am in the food for thought. I mean, in the group, the school of thought for any deck that doesn't care about what your opponent is doing.
I'm just gonna say Tron because I think
Okay, Tron is a decent deck. I
it's
feel like
decent.
it benefits from the mulligan a lot. But turn 3 Khan is just not good enough sometimes.
Yeah, it's
So
not.
the meta is fast. There is Moderate Phoenix going on.
Phoenix humans,
Phoenix humans, Grixis Urza, which is really putting up,
burn,
and
spirit. I think spirits as well.
spirits, and even the control decks used to have a pretty bad matchup against Tron, but now with the toys, they have Teferi, they have Field of Ruin. They just get to interact with Tron better, and even with Force of Negation now,
Oh yeah, the counters.
they just have more main deck hit, so to speak, against Tron. So what is the best deck? I don't have the answer because it's modern. The meta shifts so fast, but I would play a deck that doesn't care about how your opponent is winning.
Yeah.
Neoform is one of them. Cheerios is one of them. Grixis Urza is actually one of them. It just doesn't.
Skills, affinity.
Yes, hardened skills, affinity, and where your stress is just how does my opponent interact my win con. Like you don't even have to bother about how your opponent is winning. Is something that I would do, especially if you're playing an MCQ, which is 8 to 9 rounds, if I'm not mistaken. Do you
eight rounds, I
really
think.
do you really want to sit down and be in the tank and be like Atian digging for answers?
Actually, some control decks actually play really fast.
Yes,
I've played
yes,
I
correct.
played control mirrors
Mhm.
like I think back in 2016, blue
Mhm.
red control in Kaladesh standard. I played
I
3
love
rounds.
I love that
Three.
standard.
Huh?
I love that standard.
Yeah, yeah, it
Yeah,
was
okay.
okay. I think before Ether Revolt when they printed the stupid Rook Refiner, it was fine in Kaladesh.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean after they nerfed Copter of course, but I played blue red control
Mm-hmm.
against Jeffrey Chan.
Mm-hmm.
3 rounds of control, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we finished in 45 minutes
That's great.
because both of us played really fast, and I
Yeah.
think some control decks you can actually play fast because like you already made up your mind. Do I want to counter this or do I want to let it resolve
Mm.
before the turn starts? All right, cheers from Evil Chuck. Cheers from Italy. Yeah, cheers from Singapore as
Sup,
well.
Chuck. Okay, I'm not gonna call you evil Chuck because I don't know you yet. So I'm gonna call you Chuck.
Oh, hang on, our camera. Let me
Oh,
fix it.
if both players are playing the proactive deck, who is playing the reactive deck?
The slower deck. The deck with the slower clock will always
Yeah.
be the controller.
If we put two combo decks against each other, the more reactive one I feel will be the one that wins a turn or two later.
Yep.
Like let's say we put skip shift against Neoform, where skip shift is not going to do a lot of winning. If Neoform goes off on turn one or turn two, then the skip shift deck would be the more reactive one. They're trying to answer what your opponent is doing. Not sure how they're gonna react to such decks. But probably in a sideboard they have something to deal with it. I really don't know. Really
Yeah,
don't know.
like generally how it goes in Magic
Yeah.
is that you always have
Yeah.
you have one
Mm.
aggressor and one
Yeah.
defender, right? So the deck that has the slower win con will
Yeah.
always be the
Yeah.
defender. So they always want to aim for 2 for 1s.
Yeah.
And they want to aim for to survive
Yeah.
until late game, then it can turn.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if there are two decks that are like the same
Mm-hmm.
speed, generally it'll be like who
Mm.
goes first and who goes second. And
Yeah.
then usually they'll sideboard accordingly. Like if they
Yes.
lose the first
Yes.
game, so they'll be going first the second game, so they'll sideboard to be
Yeah.
aggressive.
And to answer your question, also there doesn't need to be the reactive deck in the two players. If two decks are playing against each other, I mean both decks are only caring about how they win, then there's no need for reaction. Just go for the win. I mean, if your opponent is faster, it's probably a bad matchup anyway.
Oh,
So
interesting. Yo,
why?
he's attacking with the mentor again.
Yeah. Okay. Back to the game. I hope I answered your question, Exodus. We answered. I mean, um, he can attack with the mentor probably because he has cast a few spell,
Yeah, probably
or
the
he's
prowess.
threatening to cast a few
No,
spell.
yeah,
So
he hasn't cast any yet, but yeah, he will
mm,
cast a few
so
soon.
this block will force Danny to play a spell anyway.
Yeah.
Um, trying to get rid of the mentor and whatnot. And Danny, to be honest, is running out of gas. Even the mentor is gonna be dead. I guess there's no more spells. Or did Danny cast a spell? Nope.
I mean,
Nope.
he has no. He's
Oh yeah,
did he?
Danny didn't cast anything.
Oh, but it's still alive. I think
Yeah.
he cast one spell.
Okay. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
probably one spell.
Then the interesting thing is that he does have the Jace again backup.
The
What
Jace
are
is
those?
still.
Are those tokens? Those are the monk tokens, right?
Yes, those are the monk
Right.
tokens. So
Yeah.
he has 4 monk tokens, and I'm just so sad for Atian. He didn't draw the supreme verdict.
Uh,
I'm not sure whether Blue White still plays Supreme Verdict. I'm really not sure.
I think
Or
main
Terminus.
board they will play
Yeah,
at
one
least
ball white, right? And his
one
problems
or
will
two
be
copies.
solved
Yeah,
if he had like, oh, force of negation, hard cards,
interesting.
trigger. I mean, he doesn't have any play anymore. Is it 4 mana? What's that? It's a planeswalker. Oh, Jace.
Oh, he
Jace.
wanted. Yeah,
Okay, if Achen counters this, which I assume he would, Achen still needs to answer 5 tokens on board. Probably Jace will bounce something. I think that's the play. Or he's going to like dig for a Supreme Verdict. So if he counters, he can't Supreme Verdict.
yeah. So
If he
he.
doesn't counter, he has a lot of things to deal on the board. So
I think he's like on high enough life
yeah.
total to counter right now. Take the damage and then try to fish
Yeah,
for the
I
board
I will
wipe.
go for the counter and then bounce the mentor.
Yeah,
That would be a safer play, so to speak.
I just think in the
And
long term, right? Because like if you let that planeswalker stay on the board,
yeah,
doesn't get answered by the board wipe, then
yeah.
it's gonna get advantage for Danny in the
So
next few
yeah,
turns.
I really feel yep you should counter this if he has a counter magic. But I see one island and what's the card beside? It looks
In this hand,
yeah. I can't see.
yeah, we'll see when he starts
Come
flicking
on,
his hand.
flicker your
Flick,
card
flick,
so I
flick.
can see
Oh,
something.
there
Come
we go.
on, is it counter magic? Oh, it doesn't look like counter magic.
I don't think it is. It looks like
Oh,
a.
it's I didn't know it exiles. Ooh,
Oh yeah, it does exile.
he's representing a blocker. So I just don't attack with mentor. I mean, like,
Yeah, just swing in with the
it's not a
monks.
big deal. Okay, so Danny, what is he gonna do? If he draws any spell right now, will be he's just gonna yep flashback. Serum Vision will be good. Or a discard spell, either one. But if you have Serum Vision, you can target spell pierce. It gives flashback, is it?
I think there's spell pierce in Zhuqian's hand. I think.
Oh, he's trying to retrace something. Yep, Serum Vision. Oh, he's targeting spell pierce. Oh wow. And Achen didn't respond with what do you call it? Cryptic command. So I assume
I don't think he has it.
yeah that it's safe for Danny to attack. The
Yeah.
activation of Colonnade will probably cost him a lot. So yep.
It's 4 or 5, I think.
Yeah. So activating means like he's just trying to fake the 2 cards in hand. So I'm not sure if I'm Achen. Do I take this? He's still at 20 life. So if he casts a spell, he'll be down to 10.
Yeah.
Oh, that's still quite a fast clock.
Mentors, man.
Yes, Mentos. If the Mentos token didn't have prowess, maybe it won't be as expensive as it is now, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
This card is like restricted in vintage or something. What's that?
Wait, is it? Wait.
Yeah, it's restricted or something. You can only play one. Oh, so he fatal pushes his own mentor to
Oh,
get
that's
the
clever.
prowess.
Get the powers trigger.
I mean, if the clock isn't moving anyway, why would you do that? I feel that it's a premium removal to Colonnade.
He's just YOLOing, I
Yeah, he's just
guess.
doing like okay, it's fine. I mean, like you shorten it to a 2 turn clock. I assume this is before. I mean, sorry, this is after
After he did not declare blocks, yeah.
blockers. Oh, now he's gonna spell pierce his own to
And
get another prowess.
push even more, yeah.
So this is 15. But if the clock
Yo, but
doesn't
that's
change,
kind of painful to throw away so many cards just for some
yeah.
damage, right? Especially in the, like, what if he top decks a board, right? We're kind of,
Mm.
okay, there comes the Snapcaster. What's he gonna? Can he even bring back anything?
Okay, he's gonna bounce and draw.
All right,
But this is
awesome.
after blockers are declared. Yeah,
Yeah,
3,
yeah.
6,
So
12.
he's still gonna take 12. He's gonna
Oh,
be.
I think the life total is not updated. Like Achen is like, I mean the
Oh
reaction
yeah,
that he
yeah.
has, he
Oh,
might
they're
die.
using the life pad. No.
Oh no. Okay, we'll remind them later. Oh yep. Oh
It's alright.
maybe.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, it's not updated.
Oh, it's on 2.
There's 5
It's on
tokens.
2 now.
15 damage.
Oh,
Yep,
no
yep.
wonder he pushed for the
Yeah.
aggression. He
They
wants to
just win
threaten
on the
Lito.
stop.
Wants to threaten Lito next turn, no matter what.
Supreme Verdict. He needs Supreme Verdict to get back in this game.
Oh, Ultratron. Yeah, I don't think there are any in the store tonight, but yeah, I know why you want to see it. It won SCG Classic last weekend,
Mm.
didn't it?
We will find out and get back to you. Eldrazi Tron it's been owning Modo actually. It's been everywhere.
Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe it's because of the different the more mid range
I
based metagame. I guess
yes,
that's why it's
and
putting up
just
results.
Chalice is just in a good place right now.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, Chalice is.
Oh, and another thing is that
Yeah.
a few decks that used to prey on the Eldertron are like kind of on the down low right
Mhm.
now, like regular Tron and uh, dredge, right?
Mm-mm.
So I guess it's pretty decent right now. So it'll
Yep.
be pretty fun. What a good way to sideboard for the MCQ.
Really depends on what you're playing. Um, as a rule of thumb, probably I would dedicate 3 artifact hit, 3 graveyard hit, and other cards just to protect whatever you're doing. But definitely, in a wide meta, you should have certain answers to I win cards like ensnaring bridge if you're playing a creature deck, or chalice of the void if you're playing those EZ Phoenix kind of style. Sideboard, what will be a good way to sideboard for MCQ is really just understanding what you play and have certain answers to a common decks out there. So probably 1 week before an MCQ, go to Goldfish, go to MTG Top 8, see what are the most played decks and adjust your sideboard from there. So
yeah.
nothing much is modern. It's not like standard where you know what's the best deck.
I
You
mean,
know.
also if you know what Singaporean players like to play in
Yeah,
modern, then it'll
that,
be
that really
advantage,
helps
right?
actually. That really helps. If you know,
Yeah.
game one, I'm gonna play against Artian, then probably play 4 choke, 4 boil. You know, like
For choke for more. I think that'll be
ridiculous. But
putting yourself in a lot of trouble for the rest of the
the rest of the game,
tournament.
I just refuse to lose to blue white control today. Okay, then main deck what?
Actually,
Tran.
like when I pick a deck for tournaments,
Yeah.
you know how I do it? As I'm like, what do I absolutely do not want to lose against, and then I
Yeah,
just pick a deck based
yeah,
on
yeah.
that.
I think in that is reasonable. Like certain days, you just don't want to lose to burn. Wow, main deck 4 core firewalker, 4 dragon claw. Like just, just, just do what you feel is right.
Do what
Eh,
your heart desires.
yes. So it's modern. Did he exile cryptic command
Oh,
after he flashed? Yes, he did. He
he
did.
did, right?
He put it at the side. It's just
Yeah,
outside of the camera range.
can't see, but
Yeah.
he did.
He did.
So don't worry.
And he's Archon, don't worry. He's not known for dark arts.
Dark-
Like he has a clean slate.
And that's his second cryptic command
Yeah, he did cast cryptic command earlier.
twice, right?
Yeah,
So this should be second copy.
this is the second copy.
Yep. All right.
So it looks like he's stabilizing actually.
Yeah, but
Cryptic
he
to
still needs the board wipe to
yeah.
get around this.
Oh,
Oh,
bounce now set and tap
oh,
at upkeep because knowing
alright.
that Danny has no cards in hand. Serum vision. Ooh, Danny.
This is getting very tense.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I think he wants to cast the mentor first. Yep, yep. And then
Alright.
serum vision.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah.
Get the token.
So yeah, one is untapped, I guess.
I think it's a bit dangerous for Danny to be overextending like this, right?
Yeah, I if I'm Danny, I'll just
I
serum
would-
first because he needs ball white. Force him to have the ball white first. Step out, tap his mana. But if this keeps up, okay, Achin is not in a great place after all. He needs his ball white.
That's not a board wipe. Is
There's
it?
no what is that?
Wait, what's
Detention
that?
sphere? Oh no, Nasir again. Try to dig for
Yes,
the ball white.
yes.
Even detention sphere will be good enough. Target the tokens.
And boom, all the tokens
Yeah.
are gone. But then the problem is the
Mm.
mentor is there to generate.
Yeah, but the token is the one
Oh,
representing the problem
that's,
right now. Oh, he fizzled. 2 path.
Oh,
The
that's-
path is not going to do it. Like he has more
Uh,
attackers and blockers.
I don't think that. I think that's it, right? I don't think there's anything he can do to survive.
Unless he's trying to represent another cryptic command, which
Oh yeah, that would be fine.
yeah.
Or
Or
like settle the wreckage
settle
or
the
something.
wreckage, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, settle the wreckage would be oof.
I remember when settle spiked hard because it was played in both standard and modern. Then
Yeah.
I sold all 3 copies.
Well done.
It was funny because I was playing a jank standard deck as I
Mhm.
usually do. It's very
Mhm.
weird because I always like to play
Uh-huh.
janky standard decks, and then sometimes the individual pieces of the cards inside them will spike. Like
Oh,
like a
yeah.
few years ago, I was playing a green white ram right with
Mhm.
second sun.
Wincon.
Yeah, second sun, and then like suddenly my settle spike and my carnage tyrant spike. I'm like, okay, sure. And then like now my Dreadhawk Arcanist and my feathers. Well, I don't think my feathers spike yet, but now my Dreadhawk Arcanist are like double the price that I bought them
Well
for. I'm like,
done.
yeah,
Yeah, that is the thing about Magic. Sometimes the cards that you play just like, oops, just grow so expensive,
Yeah.
and then they're like,
A
yeah,
big
that's just
oops.
Magic. Okay, now Danny casting Teferi before combat really just forces Archon.
Yeah.
Now you can't fake things anymore. Like if you don't have an answer to this Teferi, that's it. You're done. You're just so done. Ooh, he does have the settle the wreckage, but the thing is, Teferi just
The
said, yoo-hoo, no.
Yeah, counter.
Okay, he's gonna counter it with Dovin's Veto, still living out 4 mana. So
Wow, Danny
if I'm Danny,
can't resolve it.
like is Settle the Wreckage is something you should play around. Like if I'm Danny, like I mean the thing about blue white control, their board wipes are so diverse, right?
Yeah.
Like what do I do? Like do I play around this card? Do I go for the win or do I become conservative and attack only with like tokens just nice to get through the blockers?
How many tokens is there? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Enough
5,
to win the game,
6,
I guess.
7, 8. Right? So
Yeah.
he should swing in with I
There's
think
also a
half
path.
of them.
Yeah, there's path and
Okay, he's gonna swing in with 3 of them, all two face. So
yes.
he will
So yeah,
block
Achen
like
is just gonna
so
block
and take
and
2. Yeah,
okay.
he's that's actually correct.
Wow,
Impressive.
Danny soul reading the
Very, very
two,
impressive.
1, 2. Oh no, he only has one card in hand. So
So
yep,
he's gonna puff.
buff one of them. Yeah, sure. Well, I Super Mentos plays a lot of no, not enough. Basics. So he didn't search. Probably in the well maybe D serum. No, right? Okay.
Did he?
No, he didn't. So
Uh,
probably represent telling Atian like, okay, I don't have basics anymore.
wait.
I really think that Atian is in a good spot right now.
No, I mean, he will still lose if he doesn't get Supreme Verdict.
Yeah. Oh,
Like once.
okay. Problem solved. Problem solved.
Oh,
Verdict right
verdict
now.
is yeah.
Okay, now you see the blue white can
Now he's
control
gonna
play.
come back,
Yeah, he can attack with the colonnade, like trying to. Oh yeah.
push.
I would attack with the colonnade only because the colors does not have haste.
Yeah,
I
just
mean I mean the opponent's color does not have haste. And what's a good threat anyway? To cast the mentor probably, but you already have the settled wreckage in hand.
yeah.
And unearth doesn't give it haste, right?
Doesn't.
Okay, then
He
yeah, it's
just
fine. And
takes it back,
just try. Yep, that's what he should do. Like trying to
push
clock
in,
snap path, I
snap
guess.
path.
Oh, snap push. I mean,
Oh yeah, push. Bye bye.
where's the push? Yeah, he should have a push. Yep,
Oh, it's a promo push.
path upkeep. Yeah, just so that he doesn't draw counter magic. It doesn't matter.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
it doesn't matter.
has
Yeah,
no.
he has settled the wreckage anyway.
Yeah,
But now Atian doesn't have a clock, so
yeah. So
he
that's
needs to like
very
slow
problematic.
chill down. Naset can't activate anymore. So the hand is settled the wreckage and a land draws another Naset.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that's a good
good. That's
draw.
good.
Tap. At this point, he's just not asking for permission anymore. There's no cards in hand.
May I?
Yeah, just
Yes, you
okay.
may.
Ooh, that's a
Pact
pretty
opt
stocked one.
takes the op.
Yeah, either orb or force
Wait.
negation. It doesn't really
Oh, he
matter.
has. I think opt in this case. I
Yeah.
suppose.
Depends. If he has an answer to the mentor, then screw it.
He has settled.
Yeah.
But then again,
mm,
actually, I think Danny will swing in with mentor. So, oh, he takes the force.
yeah. Protect the settle the wreckage. I feel. Um, Danny has no choice. He has to attack and play around. If he doesn't have a spell, probably he won't be incentivized to attack, just in case of a snapcaster bamboozle.
Wait, guys, this is game 1, but it's already like look at the time.
Yeah, I see. Do you see the problem of playing blue white control, or a
I
reactive deck?
think just in general,
Uh,
playing, yeah, playing.
slow decks. You see, this is game 1, and okay, not that he's losing this game. I don't see him losing this game, but
But
the
you're
amount of
gonna
effort you need, right, to win one game, and then go to time
Yeah,
and
the
then win
problem
game
for
1.
me
Oh.
personally, my
Mm.
personal pet peeve is absolutely hate going to time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would rather lose than go to time because it doesn't feel like it really doesn't feel good, right? Like to have a draw generally
Mm.
in situations where a draw can be avoided.
True.
So
And
that's why I always play very fast and like if you see me play at Com Aria, right?
mm-hmm.
I always play very fast, and when
Okay.
it's my opponent's turn, I always like check the clock.
Yes.
Like I purposely turn my head to the clock to tell him I'm checking for time. If you play too slow, I'm going to call the judge on you. Cause
Yeah, it's important.
it's important. I feel like players should protect themselves against slow play.
Mm.
Of course, in this case, they're clearly not playing slowly, right? They're taking very reasonable amounts of time for each of their turns. But now like this is still first game and we're going down to 17 minutes.
Yep.
So it's very if this doesn't go to 0, it's possible that it will just go to go to time, right?
And yeah, Danny
Oh, but
made the correct choice to concede, seeing that the Teferi is on board with a colony. Because even though he is the aggressor in this matchup, he doesn't have enough time.
yeah,
Like he is still quite reactive.
I mean he's definitely the game for him. Definitely there. There's
Yeah.
no winning, so
Yeah,
he's
he
good.
doesn't have the turn 3 win or or something like that. So he needs time. He needs time to set up his mentors. He needs time to set up his win cons. And I see guys in the sideboard as well. So knowing,
Guys,
oh yeah,
definitely.
and knowing that ASEAN plays Settle the Wreckage, he really needs to now play in a certain way. But if his opponent has 4 mana up, he can't go all in and like go crazy, attack with your tokens or attack with your guys, because it's just not worth it.
Hmm.
So this will force the aggressor to play slower at times, and with the clock to beat, right? Yeah, conceding right now, just now,
It's good.
it's the correct choice. Even knowing like if you win, you'll probably end up in a unintentional draw. But I mean, like that's what you sign up for.
Yeah. So a question in the
Mm.
in the comments. What's it called? Chat. Which is better for humans? 3 Talia, 1 Unsettled, or 2-2?
Okay. To answer this question, really, go to Goldfish, go to MTG Top 8, see what are the most played decks. Talia is pretty good against Tron, against spell heavy decks.
Phoenix.
Phoenixes. If you're trying to hedge against the Phoenixes deck or some Tron or control decks so that they can't Supreme Verdict or Settle Wreckage on turn 4, then Talia would probably be nice. But if you're seeing a removal heavy meta, which is not spell based because Talia protects the bolts and whatnot,
Yeah.
then probably play a 2-2 split because Unsettled Marina is also pretty good. It protects you and your permanents. So the opponent can't just go Field of Ruin on turn 3 to pluck your land, and then they need to pay the extra 1 tax. So it really depends on the configuration of your human decks as well.
Again,
Uh,
is the question is what do you want to be
to
better
be,
prepared
yeah,
against?
better we can see if you want to win against Storm, play Unsettled Marina. Once they
Yeah.
go crazy, once they storm for like a million, and you just violate and be like, yeah, fight this,
Can't
fight
touch
this.
this.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that is,
Oh, I still have the mentor up. Whoops.
yep. And then if you want to win by clocking them, so probably a turn 2 Talia will probably be good enough, and then you try to clock them in Meddling Mage and whatnot.
Generally, from my point of view,
Mm,
you can't go wrong with Talia.
yes, definitely.
Unsettled is more like it's like it has more niche applications, but
Mm,
when it comes in, it can save you.
yep.
Super heavy. So it's like uh it really depends. Yeah, like Sheikh said, depends whether or not you, because sometimes Unsettled doesn't
Mm,
really do as much as
mm,
Talia, but it will save you in the situations where
mm,
you need him.
yep.
So maybe 3-1, because a lot of people do 3-1 split.
Yep.
If you want to do a 2-2 split, you maybe want maybe you are targeting a, like, yeah, like what Sheikh said, the storm decks.
Mm,
You really want to catch them off guard, so you play 2 copies. So it's more likely that you have it.
yep. So I personally feel, go to Goldfish, see the best decks, and adjust your main board and sideboard from there. But if you're very, very comfortable with your deck, you know what your deck is doing, and you have established you are the kind of player that I don't care about interaction. I want more proactive cards in the main board, because humans, they do have Meddling Mage, they do have what do you call it, kite sail freebooters and whatnot to have some form of disruption. But you want to go lower on them, then Talia would be a better pick.
Mm.
Like Talia protects you from the on curve board wipes, and as well as just
On
some
curve spot removal.
sometimes just irritate the hell of your opponent. To be honest, like you turn 2 Talia against a burn player. Now,
Oh,
if he has 2 mana, he can't Searing Blaze your Talia, and he has to bolt that Talia if he wants to like progress his game. So I just feel that yeah, Talia is just better overall in a wider
more
meta.
versatile,
Yep,
yes.
Talia is more versatile. So hope we answer your question. And yep, okay, now game 2. Danny is not playing against his opponent. Danny is playing against the clock, because
Yeah,
the opponent is up a game, and this control players, if you win game 1,
just chill.
yeah,
You can just
just
draw
chill
it.
out, and you know that you have time on your side. You know,
Not telling you, not saying you should intentionally slow play, but
mm,
realistically in a situation like this,
yeah, you have time. And okay, Danny plucked the only playable card, which is Dovin's Veto, because the hand was 4 lands and 2
oh,
ops.
interesting.
Okay, the thing is, Achen can keep such hands, the four
Yeah,
land
he
hand,
can. He can.
because he knows that his opponent is gonna be, he's not gonna win me on turn 2 or
It's a
3.
control mirror. You can just
Yeah,
keep the slow
yeah.
hand. No
Keep the
problem.
four land 2 op, very reasonable keep, and Danny might side in a lot of interaction where he doesn't have the win con. So,
Mm.
you know what? Why not, right?
Ah,
Just
why
play this.
not?
Yeah, just play this slow game. You already ahead on the clock.
Yeah, but he's not gonna like slow play. He's gonna play it
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
Very
I
nice.
have pet peeves against people who play slow. Like, I can name a few, but I just don't want to do on stream.
Of course not.
Yeah,
Please don't.
but if you know you're the kind of slow player or uses the clock to your advantage, not that it is strong in competitive REL, but be a decent person. That's all I can say. Be a decent person.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem, KC. Like, glad we helped. Okay. Slamming the Teferi against
Alright.
the control mirror. Knowing that he saw 2 ops and whatever nonsense, right?
You know,
So
there's this interesting story I have with
okay.
Alfian getting slow played by someone, and then that same like what happened was that Alfian was playing a PPTQ back
Okay,
in
when it was around.
2016.
Okay.
Back when it was around, uh, he got basically he got slow played by his opponent like very obviously. Like his
Mm-hmm.
opponent has like one land, one playable card in hand, and
Mm-hmm.
he takes like 2 minutes to play that one card.
Mm-hmm.
So um he like back then Alfian was still new lah. I think we just started Magic
Mm-hmm.
together, so he doesn't call a judge. And to be fair, I think most players also they don't really protect themselves against slow play, which is why
Yes.
I think it's still quite a rampant problem.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened is that it went to time.
Mm-hmm.
He got the draw, right? So kind of annoying, even though like it was 1-1 and then Alfian was with like advantage to win.
Mm-hmm.
So his opponent just dragged it out. Then a few weeks later, the same guy
Mm-hmm.
complains on Facebook that he's annoyed that his opponents are allowed to slow play and then the judges don't do anything about it. And
Oh
then he's sort
my
of like,
goodness.
haha, karma.
I would fatal push that guy off of
But that was
set.
4 years ago.
You know, but the thing is,
So
I'm sorry if I talk about slow play, it will take more, and I will probably won't talk about the game. But no, if you slow players out there, you know who you are. Stop it. Stop it. Be a decent person. That's it.
actually, for me, there's I always like to play fast because
Mm-hmm.
slow play. Okay, back then I used to play like Hearthstone, Shadowverse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Slow play in games like those, right? And even that, even though there's nothing wrong with slow playing those games because there's a player per player timer,
Mm-hmm.
player based timer,
Okay.
I still did not like to slow play
Mm-hmm.
because slow play in unnecessary slow play implies that you do not have practice with your deck
True.
because you are thinking about situations that where you should have practice and situations that you should be familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
If you slow play, like if you spend like a minute or two on turn 4, turn 5, where you have 3 options in your hand and 3 options in the course of play, that's perfectly fine.
Yes.
But if you spend 1.5 minutes on turn 2
Yeah.
thinking about which cantrip
Yeah.
to play, you definitely have not practiced
Yes,
enough.
correct. And I just feel that yes, there are a lot of options if you're playing reactive decks.
Shik's phone is charging. He'll check it
Yeah,
after.
I'll check it later. I am, what do you call it? Yes, charging my phone.
Oh, this is the. Oh no, he heard of the story I was talking about.
Oh, are we talking about the same player? Okay, description. I don't know who
It's
you are.
Alfian. He's Alfian.
Oh, it's
So I
Alfian.
was telling the chat about the time he got slow played by someone
Oh,
when
okay,
we were
okay.
still new.
Sure, I will check it out because really, I know one guy. I'm sorry, I exposed the gender,
Patience, patience.
but oh my god, that guy deserves to be banned. I'm just saying. Okay, but
It's
moving
okay.
back to the game. I really feel that Danny just doesn't have a chance to win anymore.
Yeah,
Chase has resolved
it's
on the field with Nasset. Okay, the only silver lining he has Teferi, so like they are playing basically Hearthstone right now. Like yeah,
actually this is why I hate the small Teferi more than the big Teferi.
mm-hmm.
It turns games into Hearthstone.
Yes, but also another thing I'm thankful about this Teferi, it's because control mirrors now have no reason to waste time. You
Oh
you 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 can't say you wait, I'm on in the tank. No, you read my
no.
Teferi. Like
Yeah.
you have no time to think. Like no, it's
Actually
my
that's
turn.
interesting.
It's my
Yeah.
turn means it's my turn. Like ignore whatever you have in your hand. So
That's very true.
yeah, a lot of people are saying this mini Teferi is annoying. It changes the way you play the game. But I for once am thankful because the decks that play Teferi is a very good matchup for me.
Mm.
B, it just stops the rampant control players wasting time. I'm
Yep.
sorry that if you disagree with me, but it's an opinion. I might be wrong.
Hey, pros and cons, right?
Yeah. But I just hate control players. That's all.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey,
End of discussion.
not all control players,
Not
man.
all,
Not all
but
control players.
okay. Rephrase. I hate control decks. Decks.
Ah.
Yes. Yep. So now we see a reminiscent of standard planeswalkers in the
Super friends,
battlefield.
super friends.
Super friends and
As per control versus.
blue white
Like-
something playing one illegal planeswalker which is Jace.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
War of the Spark really added a lot to the control to the planeswalker.
I
Yeah, of
know,
course, right? Because 20 what? How many planeswalkers there?
20-ish. Okay, but if you talk about playable, probably less than 10. But
That's still a lot. Normally
yeah.
each set will add like one or two playable planeswalkers.
Yep.
So now you have wow, less than 10. I mean, that's like 5 plus. That's a lot.
Yeah, and Danny is I would say a pretty bad spot. Yes, he has the Teferi protection, but he doesn't have a clock, and he's 5 minutes into to game closing and into the last
5
five
minutes
turns.
plus 5 turns.
He's
into a
just going
loss.
for a draw, and imagine if this is competitive REL or an MCQ or
Chen
something.
will just be sitting there chilling.
Yeah, and
It's like I want this already.
yeah, he's got this, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
With certain matchups, like I'm not saying that this is a rampant problem that Magic tournaments are facing, but these are just one of the few things to look at. Like if you are a player that is very patient, then okay, by all means play the deck that you're comfortable with, regardless of the speed. But if you're playing out there for stamina and as well as your sanity, then I strongly suggest if the format has turn 3 kills, turn 2, turn 1, go for it.
Yeah.
Like if
All in, right?
yeah, yeah,
It's like if you can determine every game with your
Mhm.
opening hand, then you just do it.
yeah. But the thing I like about this game is like Achen is showing the experience with his deck. I've played with him a couple of times.
Yeah. And
And
on stream as
yeah,
well.
on stream, off stream, and just the way he plays in general, he is very familiar with the deck.
Yeah.
He plays to his outs, and he's not known to. The good thing is he's not known to slow play as a control player.
Yes.
That's very important.
He never slow
He
plays.
never slow plays. He knows what he's doing. So if you have the amount of practice and familiarity with this decks, this kind of decks like mid range or control, and you're very confident that the clock is not your enemy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go for it. Like
Yeah.
modern is about A, playing the best deck maybe, but B, just being familiar with the deck. And, you see the 5-0 list, random decks out of nowhere will just win you. If you go to
Yeah.
Goldfish, you'll probably see. I saw one today, which mono green beat down, just straight up cast creature attack. Can 5-0. Yeah, you know what? Just play what you like. One day you will get that 5-0.
Playing, yeah, if you're like a Timmies, right? That's what they're
Yeah.
called. You just play what you enjoy.
Yeah,
Make it work. It
Mm.
will reward you one day.
And one thing, modern is not a cheap format, so to speak. You playing the best deck like these two is $1,000 each. That is a lot of money to commit to a hobby, I feel. If
Same.
if you're a newer player, I just feel that you shouldn't be intimidated by the cost of these decks. Play decks which are within your budget, and then grow from there. Like maybe if you wanna start, maybe play mono red burn, and then if you have extra cash, you upgrade it slowly to Boros.
Boros.
And it works well. I mean, like if you're looking for to win competitively, then you have to put in the money. But if you're just starting to understand the format, there are decks out there which is below $300, which can give you the same results as this $1,000 decks. Like for example, Mono Red Phoenix is one of the decks that shows that money is not a factor.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
still kind of pricey on its own,
Mm,
but just because it's like
mm.
I think the only pricey part is the other phoenixes, and
Phoenixes.
the what else?
Actually, the sideboard cards. If you
Oh
don't
yeah,
want to play like
sideboards.
Leyline and sideboard, it
But
will
the
go down
reason
lower.
the reason it's so cheap is because it's monocolored, so it
Yeah.
doesn't play any like expensive lands. Generally, the price of the decks contributed by the fetch lands and
Yes.
what else?
Fetch, yeah, that's it.
Oh
Fetch
yeah,
land.
that's the fetch lands.
And blue is generally a color you tend to stay away from if you're on a budget. I feel like one Jace is $100. Is it worth it? I mean, if you're Archie, he's probably say it's gonna be worth it. But But if you're a raid player or a fast player like me, I'm like, no, Jace is not worth it. Jace is half the cost of a mono red Phoenix deck, so nope, not worth it.
Oh, Chen has
A
fanboy. You know
fanboy.
why? Because Chen likes to wear blue when he's playing blue. White
Mm, if that's the reason, you're not number one fanboy. I'm sorry.
is
And yeah, Kenya, glad that you agree. Like
yeah. Play what you like.
yes, just play what you like. Yeah, some people are gonna be annoyed with your deck choices. If you like Lantern, if you like 8 all these annoying decks.
Wait, is 8 annoying? I like playing against 8
I mean, it depends. If you're playing an aggro deck, you don't care what 8 is doing. But if you're playing Storm, they'll probably give you fits.
Of course, any aggro deck will give you a fit.
So like
But
yeah,
yeah, lantern control. It's
Lantern
like
control is dead.
I don't mind playing against it. Just don't drag, right?
Yeah. Probably if you have the lock, your opponent will understand. Like, okay, I'm gonna mill the top 4 cards of your deck. You have 0 outs.
Yeah,
It-
review
it-
Ipulette and boom boom boom.
yeah.
That's it.
So
Hit the revealette.
yeah. In modern, I am an advocate for play within your means. That's number one. Unless you have okay, if you money aside, if you have all the money in the world, or you can buy any deck, then just play what you like.
Play vintage.
Yeah, that's one. But if you are a player from standard transitioning to modern, I really feel don't jump the guns. Like
Yeah.
don't buy a deck unless it's similar to your standard deck playstyle. Then probably you like it, then you probably have a hang of it. But just don't spend so much. I see on the Facebook auction page on the one to buy one to sell. Certain players, oh, they want to buy these cards, they want to buy this deck. They buy already. 1 week later,
Boom,
sell.
sell. Yeah.
And I'm like, this. I mean, okay, at least you get to try it out.
Yeah.
But if you have friends to lend you first, I think that's the first step. But sometimes these mistakes are costly, like you buy a deck and then you resell them at a lower price. You lost money for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like modern, right? It's like you have to
Mm.
develop. So first you must develop an attachment to your deck. So you
Yes.
build it budget first.
Yes.
Like there are expensive decks that you can just replace some of the cards, right? Like
Mhm.
for in fact, for example, most of the cards like from the fetch lands
Yes.
and noble hierarch,
Mhm.
the rest of the deck is pretty cheap.
Mhm.
Just build that without the hierarchs, and then
Yeah.
you just start playing, and then you learn the ins, the
Yep.
outs,
Mhm.
like how to pilot the deck with the handicap of not having the fetches and noble hierarch.
Yep.
Then once you push through that, you can get the expensive stuff, and then
Yeah.
you just start balling out of
Yep.
control because you've played with the handicap. It's like those
Yeah.
athletes who run with the weights on their legs.
And then once they remove the weights, I was like, wow,
Uh,
2.4.
they're going sicko mode.
Too easy. Probably run like Naruto.
Naruto run.
So yeah, and I at this point in time I don't understand why Danny's playing on. Not that there's anything wrong with playing on. Just that he is down a game and is down to the last 5 turns, knowing that he can't win, even with the clock. I mean, even with the last 5 turns, because it's not enough. He only has 2 attack steps. It's not gonna be enough. I'm not saying that this is wrong, but sometimes it's okay to concede knowing
And
that
this
you're down a
is
game and just to refresh and reset your mind for the next game and don't think too much. Just like, okay, I lost the first round, but the next game I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna play tighter and those kind of things. And yeah, I would have just considered only because I know there's no chance of me winning.
I think
Mm-hmm.
are they no, not yet. I thought they were scooping.
Yeah, even with the Teferi protection, right? Not that it's a bad thing. He's really slowing Achen down, but Achen now has
I guess maybe he just wants to like get the motion of like what he would be playing like if it wasn't going to time.
yeah.
So like to drag and see if he can get his answers. So,
And MCQ is coming, so it's good to practice.
yeah.
And you can see Achen is not interested in closing the game because he attacked the planeswalker. He's
Yeah,
really
it's
not
like
interested.
it's over.
He has a 2 turn
Alright.
clock, but he chose to attack the planeswalker. So it is an indication that once you're ahead in the game, you can make decisions based on, like, just whatever.
Yeah.
So
Is
like,
that it?
yep, this game is over. For sure.
Still playing.
Danny can't win. But yeah, I hope that everyone like kind of get to know what the modern is all about, and it's nice to see 2 interactive decks sometimes. It took all our time usually.
Yeah, usually
Yeah,
we'll have some break, but like
yeah, 15
looks like
minutes.
after this we're gonna just put a short ad break
like toilet break or something,
and then
then
move on to round
to move
two.
on to round 2. And yeah, also showcasing the the diversity of the modern format.
Yeah.
Um,
They're just casually taking a call.
yeah, like how do I put it? Like there are decks out there which wins on turn 3. There are decks out there which is out winning turn 20, turn 30, and I hope that if you guys
Prison.
are new in modern, like you know what you like. You can watch our streams, our previous videos, just to understand
Yep.
what is your play style. Sometimes if you don't have the cash in hand or you just not willing to invest yet, one good way is to watch streams. Just to get a feel of what you like to
watch
play.
VODs, like if you go on our channel, YouTube channel, Grey Games, we have all
Yes.
the VODs there
Yes.
with the format. So you just look at our modern playlist, and then
Mhm.
you can look at you can search for the decks which you want to watch. We have lots of variety in the
Mhm.
store. We have people playing Tron, Spirits,
Mhm.
Phoenix,
Yeah.
Dredge,
Anything.
Control,
Yes. Anything
a
that you
lot
can
of
think of.
stuff. Modern is a very colorful format.
Yes.
Very one modern that I like is
Yes.
Cheerios.
Cheerios. Basing on your choice, you say that you like Cheerios. You want to win on the spot. Cheerios is one of the decks where turn 2 you resolve the wing con, the bear, so to speak. And then you go off from there. Really shows like the kind of player that you are. Like you just want to win on the spot, win fast so that you have a lot more time. But you hardly get into the okay. The thing about modern, do not be so called fooled by the top 8 list. Because modern is about representation. If 100 players play Phoenix, definitely some of the Phoenix players are gonna hit the top 8, gonna hit top 16, gonna hit top 32. So these numbers are, trying to. It's kind of warped just because of like the number of people playing the best decks or the number of people playing the deck, which kind of like warps the number. So yeah,
Interesting comment in the chat. But yeah, it's like representation, right?
yeah.
So
I just feel like yeah. Adha Shah, I know who you are. And is Sheikh single? Yes, yes. Yeah. My answer is yes.
yeah, so like representation is like you have yeah, so most people are playing the popular decks, right?
Yes.
So the decks that are not as popular, they won't make it into top 8 as often, right? So
Yeah.
you want to look for the lists that do make it, and you want
Mhm.
to see what they do right.
Mhm.
Like maybe they have certain tech against
Mm.
the mainstream. So of course, another thing if you're like building decks, right, is that you want to look at what the other decks in your color, uh, the tech that they play, right? So maybe like across like all white decks, they'll play Path to Exile against mid-range decks. Is a
Mhm.
really good answer. So like bit by bit, you want to assemble your deck like this to have your win con and your uh the answers against other decks.
Mhm.
That's how you build the deck.
Yes. Uh, Finally the game is
Finally,
over.
all right.
Like I knew, like Danny had no chance
Yeah, they're just playing for fun.
for familiarity, whatever that is.
For
So
MCQ
yes,
practice.
we will be back shortly. Is there are just a few players rounding up their scores, so we will get
We'll just
to
put a short ad break
yes,
and then we're gonna be back soon.
yes, 5 minutes, boys.
Yeah, stay tuned.
We do more talking about outside the game and the game.
Actually, that's fine. Like normally it's okay because once with these matchups are really like straightforward. Then
Yeah.
there's nothing to talk about lah.
Yeah, if not, it's so boring to talk about the game. There's nothing else. I know like what you wanna do anyway. You're like, okay, you're muted, right? Okay. Now people are bitching about the games. Okay, let me see.
This stream started out with us flaming Moxie. It's perfectly fine. We are popular for it. Let's flame Moxie only. But now I don't have a lot of things to flame about except.
Shut up and sit down.
Yeah, I think so too, but see how lah. Alright.
Romantic, isn't it?
Okay, ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Hello everyone, we are back for a second round.
Yes,
of-
it's only a 5 minutes
Ah.
break.
I saw you like rush to the toilet, man.
Yes. Okay. Round two.
Have Johan versus Ian.
I'm not sure what they are playing, but I think
I
Ian
know
is
Ian is
playing
playing Epic
Grixis.
7 on his phone.
Oh
so
my goodness.
I'm gonna start up
That's-
my auto battle too.
Auto battle, like okay. If you don't, guys, if you're playing Epic 7, it's a fun game. It's a fun game.
Not sponsored by Smallgate, just saying. Alright, so from what I know, from what Sheikh mentioned to me earlier, Ian might be on Grixis Urza.
Yes.
So Urza is an interesting new card from
Yeah.
MH Modern Horizons.
Okay. Basically, this deck it used to be the top tier Foundry deck.
Yeah.
It's a fringe deck has always been around. You know, it's an infinite combo win deck. But with
Oops.
the print of Urza, it pushes the deck to be out there because now you have unlimited mana the moment that this thing resolves. Back then they had to do one by one. They have to pay one mana for the activation, but now with Urza it pays for itself. And therefore pushes the deck to just win on the spot.
Basically, you went from good deck to a modern deck.
Yeah,
Modern
I
playable deck.
wouldn't say a good deck back then. I don't remember people playing it, but then again, it's about representation and whatnot. But
I mean,
wow,
it was like something you would play with your friend who was new to modern as well.
yeah, and then you just
Like
torture
kitchen
the
table.
living hell of them,
Yeah.
torture them and whatnot. So, Yuhan is it or Mohan?
Johan.
Johan. Okay, Johan is I see Azusa.
Oh, he's
Only two decks.
wait.
Prime time or prime time.
Only two decks.
So okay, now we get to see two combo decks. Earlier we see two interactive decks.
Yeah,
Today,
that is
now we
Grixis
get to
Urza.
see
Alright.
two combo decks, which is what I
Awesome.
like about modern as well is that it's Amulet Titan, by the way. I saw the Amulet.
Alright.
Two combo decks. The thing about modern is that it's so diverse, it's so wide, and these players have decided I'm going to win on my terms. And
Yeah.
I'm not gonna care so much about how you win. Okay, the Grixis Urza does have a few form of interaction.
Yeah, because
But,
Grixis, you
yeah.
have some counter magic,
Yeah.
you have some disruption.
Yeah.
This is your typical blue black good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think blue black is always it's a very fun color to play combo in because you always have disruption.
Disruption and yes,
Oh, turn one
yeah,
amulet.
and this is where you get to see if everything goes well, a turn to win.
For who? Johan?
For
Yeah,
Johan.
Johan is the one who will go
Yeah.
off faster. So
Grixis Urza is a 3-piece combo card, so it takes time for it to go crazy, but it has interaction. Probably has ensnaring bridge in the main on the side to interact with the attacks.
that would be lovely if he did have it.
Cheerios is underrated. I wouldn't say underrated, probably underplayed. Why is it underplayed? Maybe because it's softer to disruption. You have
Yeah.
a bolt or a discard on the turn 2 bear. and your deck can't function. It's just
It's just one. It's like Sram, right? You
yeah,
deal with Sram, you
yeah.
win. That's it.
You're just playing a 0 manas and nothing else.
So like probably if there was a way to protect Sram, right,
Mm.
while without compromising the rest of the deck,
Oh,
there will be a way. So deck builders get to it, okay?
yeah.
I'm not gonna do the building tonight.
Oh, I thought it was a turn to kill, but now he's setting up. If he has a bounce land, he can play so
He
many
can go off next turn if he
titans. Yeah,
has because of the Azusa and the
yeah.
oh my gosh, dude! I've I don't know
Mm.
the double amulet trigger. The way it works always drives me like
Mm.
kind of crazy because you trigger one, you tap it, and then
You trigger the
you
other
trigger
one.
the other one.
I
Wow.
okay. When I started modern, I always thought it was a replacement effect. That means you don't get to untap twice.
Yeah,
And then when I got someone to explain it to me and how it works, and I'm like, oh no, that's not fun at all.
yeah, it's not
Uh,
fun.
Oh,
But it's
how?
kind of interesting how the whole like trigger ability and static
Mm,
ability thing works. So
So
uh
our modo, there's a possibility for you to misclick actually.
yeah.
You untap and then accidentally you bounce the land before you choose the untap trigger. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
So
so that puts you in trouble,
yeah, and then you're
right?
just like, oh no, like what have I done,
Ah.
But on paper, probably, there are some takesies, backsies, so, and then you just have to articulate, like, okay, I'm gonna, like, tap mana first, then I bounce. Or Modo, if you misclick, bounce first, then the untap happens, but there's nothing on the board, so the untap doesn't happen. It's really
Yeah.
quite interesting to learn, and wow. So, Johan, I saw that he has the prime time in hand, but Ian is representing 2 out of 3 of the combo pieces. So
He
both
has to
both
win
both
soon.
players has to win soon, and he's floating 2 mana, and oh, he's not. He's explore. He just needs a bounce land to cast the prime time. Oh, that's not
It's
a
not a
bounce
bounce
land.
land.
He doesn't have a land in it. Oh, he does.
Oh,
Gemstone Cavern.
jam.
Yeah, so he can play 2 additional lands. It's 3. But I will probably just play the what do you call it? The EE. Oh, he doesn't even want to play the EE.
Guess not.
Okay, he's making top turns now. Like
Now he
Ian
gets
is
to.
just try to pick up the clock as much as possible because Titan has what do you call it? Trampled, so the blockers are not going to be good enough.
Yeah.
But I see Sai, which is pretty good. I see Girapur Grade. Oh, that's a spicy
Ether
main
Grid
board.
in the
Main,
main.
yeah, that's a spicy one.
Oh, I know. I think because you can kill your opponent, like, pretty
Yeah, on the
much.
spot.
Yeah.
Yes, on the spot. With the infinite top toss, you just tap the top toss and then win.
Boom. GG.
Yep. So he's killing the Azusa right now. Good call.
Alright.
Stop from the going crazy.
Perfect. So this sets Johan behind at least a few more turns. So
He
this
just
will.
needs a bounce land. I mean, a deck that needs lands and has
Uh,
28 lands.
he's
so,
getting
so
quite unfortunate with the
yeah,
draws.
yeah, correct. And I just feel okay. That's what can he do? So 2 mana, probably play the E for 2.
Yeah, E for 2.
Oh, what's that?
Right.
Uh,
Oh, that's the.
I can't remember the name. The one that devoted druid decks likes to play. Oh no, I
Okay,
forgot the
let's see.
name.
Hang
Help a
on.
brother out, chat. I
Hang
can't
on. Let
remember.
me see if I can find it.
Yeah, find the devoted druid deck. He's a win con for the devoted druid deck. Oh, it's funny how he chose to to not leave up the activation of
That's Squatch Recruiter.
EE. Yep,
That's Squatch
EE.
Recruiter.
That's okay.
So
It's a
it's the
good card.
card. It's the. Let me
Oh
just
no,
get it.
okay. So Ian has won the game.
Oh, I just gonna pull up the
Thank you,
card.
Casey. Thank you. Uh,
Wait, wrong
um,
card.
doesn't matter. Urza Lord Artificer has won him
The
the
boy
game.
has come down.
Yeah.
Dude, the art's so nice though. Look at it. It's like he's
Yes.
just
He.
standing in front of an army of
Oh, is that an army? I
this.
always thought it was waves behind. I never paid
No, it's
attention
like
to
all
the art.
robots. It's like Detroit become human, right? At the end,
Yeah.
all the robots.
Yeah.
So this is the card that he played. Basically, it just searches for a creature card,
Yeah, I would have actually not played that and actually explode the what do you call it?
exploded
The
the
EE
EE.
because it
I
EE
think,
removes the one of the combo piece, so now he has
yeah,
yeah. I mean, it cost him the game because Ian drew the piece 3, but yeah, I would have just blasted the board, and that's what probably wouldn't have done much anyway. Like yeah, probably because you needed the lens, and if you scribe your lens to the bottom, then it's you're in a bad spot. Like you needed the lens more than the creatures at the point of time. So
yeah. So it was
I-
it would been just to survive.
mm,
It blew up the EE, right?
okay, talking sideboard, probably he has Khan in his sideboard.
For
or
sure.
even main board, because that's the new in thing now
Probably
for
main the Khan, keep
yeah,
it there and
the amulet.
side in.
Probably interaction might wise they don't have a lot of interaction. Probably in form of Rex Siege. That's about it.
It
To
probably
get
does
it.
have some like Inquisition
No, I don't. Oh no,
slash
you're talking about
duress.
Urza.
Oh,
Yes, yes,
yeah, yeah.
yes.
Then Johan, yeah, not much he can.
Just no
Amulet Titan
Rex
is
Siege.
more of a yeah Rex
Yeah, Rex Siege.
Sage.
He's just his sideboard is built around how to win by his opponent's interaction. That's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, if they play what do you call it, Rurik Ta, probably Rurik Ta is coming in.
Oh, that would be so fun.
Yeah.
But I don't. Yeah. So we'll see if he does have it. Generally, they don't play it, right?
I'm really not sure. Like the amulet players that I know plays Rurik Ta,
Oh, okay.
so
Usually, we see on the stream we see Jeremy Ma playing.
and Pichun.
And
Again,
Pichun, yeah,
these are the two people I know, guys. Just saying. The deck, it takes a lot of love. That's all I can say.
It's like, yeah. So other
Um,
cards, yeah, yeah. Sometimes like like different win cons. Like we'll see Zakama sometimes.
Zakama would actually be great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
be
in
great
this
here.
in this matchup. Provided you reach there, which I assume you will, because Urza doesn't really interact with your lands.
Yeah.
Cast that and just blast the shit out of
Wait, is that
Blood Moon?
Blood Moon? I think
Blood
that's
Moon?
Blood Moon, dude. That's absolutely perfect. Okay.
If I'm Yuhan, I will not play around that card because
Has to
aim
mulligan because he doesn't have any lands, but that's at least three or two or three coming in from the side, so that's
sound not on,
very very strong.
but high shake.
Wait, is
But
the sound not on?
I-
Hello?
is it not on? Are you sure? People are actually
Hey,
replying to
chat,
us.
can you hear? Oh no, I think he's saying his sound is not on. So he'll be
Oh.
on mute, but he's saying hi to us. Okay, hi, thanks for tuning in. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay,
He wants a
okay.
heart attack.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, guys. I was talking for like 7 minutes and you tell me the sound not on. I'm really crying.
Bruh. Yeah, same.
Okay, hi, true for that. Thanks.
Thank.
Sound not on. Hey, dim sum boy, are you trolling us?
No, he's saying that he's having it on mute probably because he has something on right now. But he's
Okay.
going to tune in and watch.
Okay, hi, dim sum boy.
Support +1 viewer, you know. Viewer is very
Yes.
important.
Okay. In this matchup, I would say that the Urza deck actually has a high chance of winning only because yeah, we figured it out. Then some boy we figured it out. Like Urza, it's typically a prison deck, I would say. It does have its disruptive elements. The bridge, the piping needle, the graveyard hit. All these are in the main board. So I feel that Urza is pretty good against Amulet Titan. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, or you Amulet Titan fans, but a deck with disruption, it's something that not to be scoffed at, and also that it wins with 3-piece. So yep, let's see how it goes. Turn one, Tolera
Three-piece
West.
combo that manages to like generally when you want to assemble like a three-piece combo, right? It's difficult when like one or two pieces of the combo don't do much by themselves
Yep.
or they get removed easily.
Mm.
But like the Urza pieces,
Yeah, they're
they're
artifacts.
they're pretty resilient.
Yeah, especially against a deck that doesn't really remove anything on the opponent's side anyway.
Funny how it's like a three-piece combo like the Tron Lens, right? It's like Urza. Now we have
And
another Urza coming
yeah,
back.
and Johan starting with Tolaria West is really showing that he's drawing the slower half of the combo. Okay, explore, gets to play a land, probably a bounce land later, bounce the Tolaria West.
Yeah, makes sense, right?
Yeah. Ooh, is it a spell pierce? Oh, you just want to see what he's drawing. I thought
Oh,
he was gonna spell pierce.
okay,
then.
okay.
I was like,
Bobbles.
"Oh, you wait. Oh, I saw the draw Ghost Quarter. Not good enough. Watching you guys in class. Whoa, honor that you're not paying attention, but probably you should paying attention in class.
Nah, it's probably like I've done it before. It's like you have it on the side, but like your teacher is like so boring, so yeah, it's just fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yep. So these decks are just typically doing what they're supposed to do, and what do you call it? EM burst the two baubles, probably indicating that he doesn't have an opal in hand.
Needs
Not interested in keeping them, or not setting up for the whirl. What do you call it? The whirl of invention. Is
Yeah,
it?
War of Invention.
The thing that convoke the artifact convoke.
Yeah, War. The
So
lovely like so good.
this is the card that actually made Lantern playable.
Yeah,
And Lantern won a Pro Tour, guys, so stop hitting on it. So
I mean, it's this card when it got printed, it unleashed a lot of like artifact combo-y
yeah.
deck building ideas, cause like it basically reads
Mm-hmm.
uh like, oh my god, dude, it's such a flexible artifact tutor.
This is the, what do you call it? The Court of Calling.
Yeah, it's an artifact call of calling.
So it's pretty good. It puts the card directly on the battlefield. So playing around certain things like meddling mage and whatnot. Yeah, it's just an all round good card. Triple blue might be a little taxing, but then again, we are artifact deck, so doesn't really
I
matter.
mean, it's modern, right?
Yeah.
Your mana base is probably enough to support it,
Mm-hmm.
and like meddling mage. You probably name War of Invention instead of the actual artifact if you saw this, right?
And then you drop the bridge, and then be like,
No.
no. Okay, so I see that Johan also updated the deck to be including the devoted druid combo.
Oh yeah, it's quite common now. Well,
Yeah.
more common than it used to
Mm-hmm.
be. Especially, yeah, who goes off faster?
Yeah.
So like, uh, of course, usually both decks they try to go off around turn 4, turn 5, right? But because Grixis has more disruption,
Mm-hmm.
it's a bit harder for Amulet Titan to pop. Of
Yeah,
course,
combo.
Amulet Titan can get like the insane nuts and kill on turn 3,
Turn
turn
two.
4.
Yep.
Oh,
Turn two
turn
is
2,
the
right?
the nut
The
drop.
fast. Okay, turn 2 is the fastest possible kill, and then like a slightly less insane would be like turn 3, turn 4.
Mm.
But Grixis, there's so much disruption.
Mm-hmm.
Here the galvanic blast coming in, the
Yeah.
removal,
And then I see
the
spell
counter
pierce
spells.
as well.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah. This is what makes the matchup so called draggier, in a sense.
in a sense. But then again, it's like it's like control versus combo, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then here you have like the control, quote unquote,
Mm-hmm.
like having its combo also quite quickly, like turn 5, right?
Yep.
So it's a bit hard for the Amulet Titan deck to push through all the disruption.
Yes. So Johan has all the mana he needs, I feel. Just lacking one more for prime time. But maybe he's just like saying like, what do I play around? If he doesn't have experience against the Urza decks, then he will just probably just slam whatever it is on the battlefield and
Me,
hope for the best.
this deck, yeah, I don't see a lot of other decks. It's my first
Mm.
time.
And the Urza decks is picking up on Modo and whatnot. Because it caters to the group of people that like to play artifact decks. These are the group that got outcasted once KCI was banned.
Yeah.
And then these the people that enjoy this level of playstyle, the KCI, the Lantern players and whatnot. Now they have a deck that they can relate to as close as possible, and yeah, basically wins the game on the spot, like KCI. Less motions, just more talking. I'm gonna tap this, make mana, I win. Not like
Easy.
KCI, like oh my goodness, go through all the motions and whatnot. So yeah, probably this is the resurgence of the KCI fanboys. Sad case you need lens to get off.
It's not too bad, but
Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Like it's how the deck wins anyway.
I mean the problem here is that
Mhm.
if Ian draws a blood moon, the game is basically over.
Over, like he has one green. If he has like
Yeah,
a
prime
Rex
time
Sage,
is 2, right?
one green, I don't know, Rex Sage Nature's Claim. I don't know like what's in their sideboard. Like they have evolved so much that I don't recognize this Amulet Titan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Devoted
the
druid.
combo is
And the
online. Okay, I have unlimited green mana.
what's he gonna do with it? Cast a
Pack.
prime time?
I saw a pack in his hand, so he can
Pack
cast
prime time.
pack. But he doesn't have oh, he can pack for Zakama if he plays it.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he can. Time for prime time.
Easy.
Prime time, Zakama or Rurikta. I really hope I don't see prime time.
That
Okay,
would be.
yeah, prime time doesn't. It's not a good target. Ooh.
Oh, finale.
Yeah, he has 1 million. He has trample, right?
Yeah, so
And it does he
trample
have it?
haste.
Can you oh yes, haste too.
That kind of-
Oh,
yeah.
Ian is done. Prime boy, and he has
I used to
unlimited.
play finale in standard. It's hilarious.
Ooh. I honestly did not expect that card coming. Oh
Because
no.
Finale of Devastation, basically, right,
Mm.
it's a Court of Calling.
Mm-hmm.
And then if your X is like 10 or more,
Mm-hmm.
you give it haste and trample, I believe.
Plus X. Basically,
Oh
it's
no, no
oh
trample,
yes,
sorry.
haste, but prime time has trample. So
So it just gives haste, but it gets the plus X. So yeah, your dude is super swole, and you just bash in and instant
I
kill.
would assume this is an X for 100. Let's not get over ourselves. Even
Is
100 is little, right? Okay, let's be safe. 200.
you can just name normally what do the Soul Sister players name? I think that's like a really big number.
Habitually large number, unrealistically, where your opponent can
There's like a
interact.
mathematical number that's like I think it's an Euler's number. No, Euler's number is
Does it? Does it have
like
that?
someone's name number.
Yeah.
Biggest name numbers. Largest name
I
number.
mean, Ian has no way of getting out of this. So, we get to see two combo decks doing their thing, which is quite fun. And in 15 minutes, we get to see game 3 instead of
Yeah,
40 minutes game 1.
you just name one Google, which is like 10 to the power of 100, I believe.
Magic, your life total is 20. Screw this. I'm gonna name 200. 10 times more than your bonus. So, yeah.
1 million.
1 million is just like, yeah. I mean, you can name any number you like. But he got the combo pieces. It's quite funny how he won through the devoted druid combo instead of the what
Oh
his deck is supposed to
yeah.
be. Like this hybrid deck is really really interesting to see.
But it's good because like you have more win con, so it's harder for your
Yeah, but
opponent
it
to
dilutes
react.
your deck as well.
I mean yeah, but when you have to in a format like this where you have to be fast,
Mm.
sometimes it's necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So
I mean sure devoted druid and the druid and the what's it called?
Vizier.
Vizier, they do dilute your deck pool, but like cards like Finale or Devastation are fine to play.
Yep. I
So like it's how much you want to push your deck and in
mm-hmm.
a way how much you want to compromise and try to make things work, right?
Yep.
We work with what you have.
And sideboarding, I think they didn't even bother to look at the sideboards. They feel that their sideboard plan was good enough. And but Ian now has information to what to name for his piping needle, probably naming the devoted druid.
Yeah.
And seeing that he saw the devoted druid, and yeah, probably now he knows
Oh,
that the
that's a
Garth Blast can no need to reserve
beautiful
for
opal,
the
man.
Ooh,
Ooh.
what offer?
Beautiful opal.
Opal. Oh,
So lands, two lands and an opal.
it's does he have interaction though? Ian is the master of color decks. Yeah, I wouldn't say master, but he really likes his colorless decks. He has been around since Lantern KCI, and now that with this Urza deck, like he's like, yes, I get something to play after the KCI ban. Yeah,
Yes.
these are the group of people that
I'm very
y-
happy when Urza got printed.
yes, Urza, I really feel is a powerful card.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean I personally underrated him a lot. I thought
mhm.
he'd never see play. I thought he was hot trash. And now look at this.
Oh,
So good.
he's into one of the best decks in modern, and commander players are like making him a good. And when you're playing commander, for example, and you see Urza and
It's
like
like
shit stacks, no.
stacks. Urza stacks.
So it's like yeah, this card is making waves in the multi formats. It's good to know. Everyone the value all over.
It's fitting, right? Cause Urza is like yeah.
Yeah,
I think you're right. Oh, that means you don't have us on mute anymore. Hello.
yeah.
All right. So yeah, Modern Horizons. I thought the only thing that was gonna be worth like playing would be like Force of Negation
Yeah, yeah.
and maybe what other mythics were there that were decent. Oh man,
Yeah, I that's the thing, we don't
everyone
even
remember?
know. I
Oh no, I knew, Hex Drinker was gonna be super strong. It's
mm-hmm.
just that uh, Alfian was the one who ended up buying them, and then now
he
they spike.
yeah.
Yeah,
I thought Ren and 6 was pure garbage.
same.
And now it's $85 and people are like Bio
BO.
like like
Buy out.
no, why what's so good about this card? Like every time I
It's a
talk
2 mana planeswalker.
every time I talk smack about a card, it does well. Like my friends are now like, what card are you talking smack about? I'm gonna buy that card. So I'm like, oh, I thought this card is full of crap and is the most one of the most sought after cards right now. And Ian is showing that he has pieced 2 out of 3 of his combo,
Oh, Ian is very
while
happy.
Johan is just showing 1 1
Signs of breaking.
0 1 plant token and 3 mana. So not that he is out of this game, for sure. But Ian now has a decent clock with that construct and just threatening to win the game if he tops deck the
The
P3.
Azar.
Yes, the 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 sword of the meek. Is it?
Sort yeah, sort of the meek.
What a stupid name. Sorry, but okay,
Right.
then sidetrack a bit. But
You know what they say, the meek shall inherit the earth.
is it some card flavor text? The meek shall inherit.
No, it's
the
a Bible verse.
I'm sorry, guys, but I'm not sorry for not knowing.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. Oh, they even play Horizon Canopy now. Oh, I'm so out of date with this deck. Azusa, Azusa
Actually,
before playing the
I
land.
does it? I've
Yeah.
never actually seen Horizon Canopy in Amulet Titan. I would
Yeah,
assume that
maybe
it's
this is some like weird or not weird. I would say this is the updated version of the deck. I guess so. This is the go-to amulet list if you're playing. But I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced.
me too.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I've seen some amulet list cut ancient stirrings recently. Do you think I realized that Johan hasn't played one as well? Maybe he did cut as
Yeah,
well.
he cut it
Actually he
probably because of
probably
the combo, the additional
yeah.
combo. But I'm not sure. Maybe he just unlucky. He didn't draw it. I
Nah,
can't
he
answer.
definitely had to cut it because like ancient devoted druid and vizier takes up like 2 play sets.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to make cut somewhere,
Mm.
otherwise you'll be cutting into your core engine.
True.
And I feel that someone told me
Mm.
yeah, this is more like a green amulet titan where yeah, with just the druid combo and then
Mm-hmm.
finale of devastation.
Yeah, I saw Edgar tweeted about this. Edgar is a known player on SCG that plays prime time almost exclusively. Amulet Titan, and he has posted like it is a bad time to be playing Primeval Titan in your 75 right now. So he has stopped playing it. He is playing EZ Phoenix recently. J-
Nice.
Just try. He's trying to adapt to the meta game where maybe sometimes prime time resolving is just not good enough. So yep, that's the Goblin, the newer Modern Horizon card that we get to see that is making this deck extra playable right now. The Goblin something that puts
Ah,
the thing to your grave, an artifact to your graveyard. So putting his combo piece in the graveyard, I think the game is over. Like he can sack the construct to get it back. Oh, what's the card name? Goblin something. I'm sorry, it's not helping.
it's okay.
Probably a
Just
hundred
run to
goblin,
mythic
but Goblin
spoiler.
something. I think it's an
Goblin
uncommon.
engineer. Oh, it's a rare.
It's a rare Goblin Engineer. Let's find out what it does. Probably wins Ian the game. Yeah. We just go through the motions. And
Flavor
I'm
text
interested
win the
about
game.
what this card does anyway. Come on, come on.
Oh, Gatherer is really slow tonight.
Yeah.
Last week it was down, so Afia and I like actually couldn't get the cards.
Oh,
Just
now he
read
has
it off.
demonstrated the combo once again, and
It's a
yep.
2 mana. When it enters the battlefield, you may search for an artifact card, put it in your graveyard, and shuffle your library. Then activate it. It's like red tap, second artifact, return target artifact card with CMC 3 or less from your graveyard to
Yep.
the battlefield.
Mm.
So you get
Basically the combo. Basically he discard. I
yeah,
mean he set his construct
it's
for the
like
combo.
yeah, so good.
So yep. So now we get a longer break, guys. Yes, not that I don't want to talk to you guys, but after the first round, I need to catch up on with my friends.
Catch up on the toilet breaks.
And the decks. So yes, I said this is the different side of modern, the two uninteractive decks playing against each other. So I hope
Yeah.
that you guys have a more decks to look at to play for the MCQ that's coming up.
Yeah, and then with a broader uh broader perspective of the meta game, maybe you
Mm-hmm.
can add some of these tags into your deck as well to be more prepared.
Yep. So see you later, guys.
Okay, be right back. We're gonna put up a replay cast, so don't go away. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, we are back for another More Than Modern.
Woo!
Here,
Hello, Epic Gamers.
I'm your host Ryan Poon, together with Alvin Poon. Hi,
Yes.
say hi.
We are hi. We are very excited to see new faces in the store today. Sulaiman and Kassan Raj. Is it Raj or Raj?
I don't know. I should ask him.
Oh, I'll see later. I think it's Raj. It's probably just Raj.
Let's call him Kesson.
Kassan, okay.
That's his
Kassan.
first-
That's his
that's his
first
given
name. Yes, Kassan. Look, Kassan sounds like a name of like a Mobage main character.
Yeah, it does, right?
Right. I
It's
saw
a very-
that's Sulaiman.
Because you know all the mobile games they're made by like Asian companies, right? And then they have to think, guys, what's a nice
what's a nice
Western
Western
sounding
sounding
name?
name? Yes.
and then they come up with this like names that kind of sound Western but aren't really. Like
they're like when they sound Western, but they're actually really outlandish
yeah,
names.
like out the top of my head, we have Grand Jita Ras.
Ras.
Kesson, such a
Castle.
a mobile game name, man. It's just
Yeah.
awesome because you want to have a unique name nowadays. You want to be
Yes.
you want your name to have staying power. That's
want
very
to-
important. I feel in
You want to
today's
be
world.
you want to be known for something.
You don't want to be a Ryan, basically.
Right. Oh no, Caston's hands looks really shit.
Oh, it is spirits. So,
Okay,
do
okay.
you get to see what Simon was on?
No, but I know him out with Caston.
So, Kesson on spirits. Last week he was playing against Blue White Control. He managed to take down the series 2-1. If
Wait,
I
he
remember
beat
correctly.
Control. I guess Spirit
It's
does. I guess Spirit does
you-
beat
you-
Control.
Normally spirits will win game 1 and then they will take the third game.
Yes.
That's normally how it goes.
Very true, very
Even though
true.
it's quite even, but that's what happened last week.
Actually, Spirit has a very strong tempo game, so I'm pretty sure it beats Control because
You know he drew he had turn 1 Isabel on all 3 games.
oh, very epic.
So-
Caston is an epic gamer, certified
Yes.
epic gamer.
Or is it game 1 and game 3? I think it was game 1, game 3. That's why he lost game 2 because he didn't draw the Val.
Nice.
The one. Spirits is such a fun deck to
Yeah,
play.
I'm waiting to see the Hoogie Man again today.
I'm not. I hope no one brought Hogak, dude.
Actually, I don't.
I don't
no-
think anyone brought
no one-
Hogak today.
Wait, I think
so-
Danny Seed looks like a Hogak player. Like, you look at
Uh,
Danny Seed, it screams Hogak.
there are Danny seats in the store today.
Wait. Sulaiman said we wouldn't like his deck, so maybe he's playing Hogak too.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it's hint.
Hint. Oh, they're doing. No, guys, they drew 7. They're doing the London.
Oh, they're doing a London. Wait,
Yeah,
that's
not-
red. That's a stomping
Is
grounds.
that Skip Shift?
Skip shift. Oh, skip shift. Okay, cool. Skip shift.
It's fine.
Skip shift is okay.
That is
Yeah.
perfectly fine.
So today we're introducing the London Mulligan to the shop, where you draw 7,
Uh-huh.
but you
Yeah.
shift cards to the bottom of your deck equal to how many times you mulligan.
Yeah, so like both players mult to 6, so they would just choose one card to put to the bottom of the deck.
Yes, and the classic turn 1 Forest into Burst of Paradise. Burst of Paradise not actually a card we see a lot of in Scape Shift. Maybe this is a not actually Scape Shift.
Maybe not, yeah. Maybe not.
Maybe wait. Oh yeah, he's playing Barn Spirits. Okay.
Yeah. What is he playing?
Is he playing Kiki Court?
Oh, maybe it's kick. Yeah.
Or maybe no. Maybe he's playing the Ebin Prime Speaker deck.
Oh, Vanifa Pod.
The Vanifa
Oh,
pot.
that'd
Dude,
be
that
lovely.
deck is dope, man. Is that Glorybringer?
Oh, what?
Yeah, I saw
So
Glorybringer.
is it Vanifa Pod? Because I don't know if they do.
Why would you need Glorybringer if
You don't need it,
one shot
right?
your opponent
You just want
already?
to combo them down. So what is he
Okay,
playing?
this turn he can play Vanifa.
Okay, he's gonna
He
fetch.
fetch. Vanifa, please. Please, Vanifa. I want to see the Vanifa. Show me the Vanifa.
Do you feel outdated a bit in the meta? Because like sometimes I feel like the meta updates like way too fast and
Yeah, I think now our High Skills Affinity doesn't seem very good anymore.
yeah, but hey, at least the pieces are expensive because of
Blood
like,
Moon. This
Ah.
is an interesting take.
uh
This
is interesting.
Yeah,
oh,
this is-
maybe he's playing some super giant. That's why he said we wouldn't like it.
is.
So we're not gonna be able to tell what his deck is doing.
It's okay. We
until the-
appreciate
until the
the
last.
jank. And
Yeah,
that's-
I do like it. I do like seeing new decks.
What's that?
That is what? Is that new spirit? No.
That's a new spirit. Yeah, that's a changeling.
Oh, okay. Let's bring it up.
Yes.
Do you know what it's called?
Marina.
Unsettled Marina. Oh yeah, it is.
Eh?
Give the cat.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait. Oh,
There
there
we
it
go.
is. Okay, cool.
Oh, it's a new it's a new shapeshifter.
It's a
from
changeling, so it's every.
every creature type including
creature type.
spirits.
Oh, and the Deputy of Detention taking away the Blood Moon.
Oh boy, that's a That's a strong deputy.
I think he's playing some sort of red prison deck.
Oh, okay. Red,
Red-
red, green prison.
Maybe he's playing Ponza actually.
Oh, that makes. I think it's Ponza too. Yeah.
Like, because Ponza does play some of those cards. Actually, no, Ponza will play Arbor Elf and
Oh yeah, yeah. Not wouldn't play
Utopia
birds,
Sprawl.
right?
Right.
Oh, would it? Or do they play birds now as well?
Is this a new? Is this an updated list? Are we outdated?
I mean,
See, this is what you're
I haven't seen a Ponza list in very long.
Yeah, same here.
But the last Ponza list I saw was like straightforward. It was like, landy, 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 easy. It's like
it's like turn one,
turn one bird,
turn one
or
Arbor Elf,
Arbor Elf.
turn two land Utopia Sprawl.
Yep.
Then you
And you start shooting lands
four,
from there.
four mana landy.
I remember seeing a Ponza versus Tron matchup. That was so cash.
Yeah, the Tron player kept drawing lands and he won somehow.
Yeah.
That was
I think he's breaking. I see lands, all lands in his hand.
Speaking of lands, something that Casson does not have. Like he has all spirits. He has one.
Yeah, but the
interval.
Marina is gonna go a very long way because
Yeah, it is a 2/2.
it protects all his permanents, including his lands.
Oh yeah, it protects his lands.
So yeah, like he has to wait, like pay one extra mana.
The tax on the Marina tax.
The Dahlia,
It's not exactly Talia Riyadh.
Dahlia, but on something else, on your targeted spells.
On your, yeah, changeling man.
I really want to see. I really want to see Slammer's deck though.
So another thing that the Uncertain Marina here has like says in its text is that it will be countered unless you pay one. So if you have a card that says can't be countered,
Oh.
then you know. So this counter clause is very relevant because there are a lot of cards that just cannot be countered. And Sulaiman plays another forest. I hope this is a good card because he definitely needs to show some presence against this against the Etherval and like two creatures. Oh, and he's playing. Oh, he's okay. Looks like he's gonna destroy the.
Yep, it's Ponza, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably
Awesome.
Yeah, it's probably one of those. This is demolish.
Yeah, demolish.
What are you doing?
Entering the.
Oh, okay, very cool.
So, demolish takes out the land. Pretty straightforward.
Oops, you just exploded the internet. Takes out a land or artifact. And he
Wizards.com is down for routine server maintenance.
is it? Oh no, are you serious?
Oh, not.
No.
Oh no,
Oh, no.
guys! Our
No more card preview.
card preview. Actually, we can like use another site and shift the. Like just use
Wait,
those
what's
images.
this?
It's Pyramid.
What's that Pyramid?
It's
Wait, this is
probably been here for a
this is
year.
Christopher Leong.
Oh, he plays. Okay.
Sounds cool. Yeah, but that aside, Casson is he has 2 mana, but I think 2 mana is more than enough to, show some sort of presence against Sulaiman. He does have the Noble Hierarch, which does buff his stuff. One creature that's attacking.
Exalted. So like he hastens his clock by quite a margin.
Yes.
So in this case, if he beats down with the deputy, instead of 12 turns, it would take only 6.
Oh, and Chandra Torch of Defiance.
Ooh.
He might be going for the. What's he gonna go for?
Sure, he minuses the deputy and gets the Blood Moon back.
Yeah,
Probably.
the blood. Yeah, then he has 1 mana to play with, and I think Casson is just locked out of the game, and Sulaiman resolving like a board wipe or something.
Yeah.
Or the
then
Anger of the Gods. I'm
it
not sure if
just
they
be-
play. Do they play Anger main board?
I mean, he still has to deal with the hierarch, though. The hierarch will help generate colored mana.
Yeah. Wait, red color. Wait, you mean band color mana?
Yeah, sorry. Red.
Red.
Ban colored mana.
Yes. The Chandra as well gonna give Sulaiman some card advantage and push in some damage if Casson does not deal with it. But he probably will. It goes down to like 2. He's
he's
picking it
classing.
up. Oh, is
So he
adding more mana?
gets 3 mana. What will 3 mana do?
No, it's 4. Karn the Great.
Oh my gosh.
Holy poop!
Holy poop, lads.
He's gonna get.
Oh, shoot, friend.
and Snaring Bridge here would be really good.
Oh my gosh, dude. It's like some kind
This
of
is not RG Ponza. This is
whack
RG
prison
Prison.
deck.
I think Ponza just upgraded to Prison.
Yeah. So like it's a prison deck with landy elements.
Yes.
So it's like hard control. Man, what do you think the advantage what do you think is the
Wait,
advantage of playing
Wait, is
this?
that Battle Skull?
Whoa, it is.
He got Battle Skull.
Okay.
So he's Hmm,
Huh.
that's interesting.
Wait, actually, wait, it should be right.
Are you no? That's definitely a legal move, but are you? Are
I-
you,
Yeah, yeah.
do you think Battle Scar is like the best thing to get?
What's he's gonna put on his bird or something or?
No, it comes in as it makes a germ and it attaches to it, so it's a 4/4 vicious lifelink creature.
Uh huh.
Maybe he's expecting it to brick wall Casson.
Hmm. I mean,
He
yeah,
wa-
probably he wants to have some
life as well. The life link will
yeah.
help. So this is not very This is quite weird. I would have been a bit happier with like bridge.
Yeah, bridge. Maybe he doesn't play bridge. I don't know.
Well, what happened to the scoreboard?
I accidentally closed it, but it's fine
Oh
because
my god.
it's still on the stream.
Okay, yeah, the scoreboard doesn't work in the way you think it works.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you think is gonna happen here on Keston's side now that he has to push? Push.
Yeah, Supreme Phantom definitely the right step. His changeling guy gets buffed as well because
Yeah, because it's Supreme +1/+1.
yeah, so this is gonna be 4 damage with the exalted trigger.
Uh huh.
Okay. 2, 3.
Okay, so pushes in, kills.
Oh, he's
probably
going
going to
everything.
probably going to kill the Chandra actually, which would be advantageous. Oh
Nah, he's
no,
gonna
he's going
kill
to
the
leave the
Khan.
Chandra alive, kill the Khan. Oh, that's fine because he pushes the Chandra down to 1 and he won't be able to minus.
But he can plus for the ramp.
That's fine. Suleiman's only on 2 cards in hand, 3. With what's he gonna do? Play Battle Skull? That's it.
Battlescout's not very good here because his spirits have flying. Oh no, actually it's pretty good. I like. Battlescout would be good.
It's
Good. It would brick wall the creatures on the land on the ground.
Yeah, so he's
Oh,
going to
and
play.
Museum Motors.
Oh,
Big blowout from Sulaiman. Who even plays that card?
The beautiful thing about this game is that like the funniest way you win is like playing cards that go. Why are you playing that? Why are you playing this, dude?
Why does he just play Anger of the Gods? Why is wait.
Museum Mortars. Alright, so for those of you who don't know what Museum Mortars does, right? It's like deal how much is it? Deal 4 to target creature you don't control, and then you overload for 6 mana. It's like deal 4 with a one-sided board wipe.
Yes.
So maybe he plays this because he wants to keep his birdos alive.
That's true. And another thing to note is that
Oh my god, Kesson has no answer to
Anger
this.
of the
I
Gods
think.
like is 3 damage, while this is like 4.
Yeah,
But-
so it kills the Supreme Phantom.
But at the same but at the same time, Anger of the Gods does exile as well. So
But yeah, in this matchup it doesn't really matter, right? Wait, it does Selfless Spirit?
oh yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
No,
No,
wait,
Selfless Spirit doesn't.
Selfless will protect it.
Yeah, Selfless will protect, and then he sacrifices the Mausoleum Wanderer, and he's gonna tap. Oh, does he have something?
Counter spell.
Oh, he might have Puff. He has a Puff in front, so he might show a Puff himself. Okay, he's gonna Puff himself.
Alright, this will give him he'll get a basic island,
Right.
right? To have access to blue once the Blood Moon comes
Right.
back,
Right.
which
props,
is right there.
Props to Casson though.
That's clever.
That was a
It's
very.
like,
He was he was under a lot of pressure, but he managed to think of a way to salvage it and come up like not that behind as he would have been.
that's the thing I like about the instant speed gameplay. You have to think when you're holding up mana. You always have to think of your options instead of pathing like maybe the bird out of desperation. You should path your own creature to get the land.
Yeah.
He gets a forest. Maybe.
Oh, okay, so I know. He got the forest, so this will allow him to cast a noble hierarchy
Yeah.
top decks one. Or
Yeah,
he
'cause-
allow him to play a green ram or something. I don't know.
No, I mean post board you would be looking at the Nature's Claim, right?
Hmm.
But I guess here it's more like the hierarch.
Oh, and very interesting here. He forgot. He
Oh no
forgoes.
no no! Coco.
Oh, Coco, right? Coco is really good here.
Yeah, what did he forgo?
He forgot. He forgoes the Rebel Master to do 2 damage. Oh, okay. He has a Battle Skull. Never mind. Battle
Okay.
Skull is cool too.
Big skull.
Oh, Coco.
I'm in love with the Coco. Okay, is he gonna?
That's a very good Coco.
What's he gonna get? Is it gonna be another hat?
Those look like a lot of lands.
Dude,
Those are
I think that's 5 lands. Dude, that's 5 lands.
that's
Dude,
5
that
lands.
is 5 lands.
Land spell. No, that's a
Yeah,
potential.
that's 5 lands. Deputy, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that's 5 lands in deputy.
I think I see a spell color too though.
I don't see it. Oh, is that it?
Yeah. I think it's a
Okay.
spell color.
Oh, that's not land. That's the spell color. Okay, so only
Yeah,
has
yeah,
two
yeah.
options, right? Just play both. Detain the blood moon.
You did the blood moon or the battle skull.
Oh, I think you detain the blood moon, right? So you have more options next turn. But then again, the battle skull is going to do a lot of work for him as well. So actually,
Yeah.
you have a point. Might be better to detain the battle skull.
Sulaiman has a lot of pressure on board right now. Like that Mizem Motors really shifted the paradigm into Sulaiman's favor.
Yo, what's battle skull's equip cost? Do you target?
Oh
the
no,
battle
that's not a spell queller. That's just a. Oh no.
Oh yeah, that's the land, right?
And he takes the Chandra. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's also a good move. Well,
If
honestly
he had-
speaking, they're all good moves because
he
they're
had-
all like
they're all
legit.
equally-
Yeah.
It's like it's a tough situation for
Right.
Casanova.
I think that's an
Oh,
argument for every target here.
yeah. Let's say you want to hit Barrel Skull. Do you hit the token or do you hit the?
No, you definitely hit the battle skull.
Battle skull.
The token is 0. The token is 0/0.
Okay. And what's the equip cost for the?
I think it's 5.
Ah,
Yeah. Blank Casson. Oh no.
oh, that was that Coco just blanked, man.
That was another one.
Oh,
Another one.
Okay, this should be less unfortunate, right?
Come on, please. Better
Oh,
put
I already see
path. Oh, that's not okay. Spell colors.
path Supreme Phantom.
Okay, now detain.
Detain.
Very good,
Oh,
very good.
dude. Oh, and Spell Queller. Yeah, Spell Queller.
What
Supreme.
spell color do?
Supreme.
Supreme Phantom.
Spell Queller is just a 2/3 flying or 3/2 flying. So 3 flying.
Yeah,
good
2/3
enough.
Flying. I think he can choose a Supreme Phantom or a Spell Queller. The difference is 1 power. Interesting. What will you take?
I think here you take the Spell Queller because
He has no hand,
yeah.
essentially.
it
Well, he
was-
does have a hand, but
I
he
mean,
can't.
he has no spirits to.
Maybe he has some spirit in his hand. You don't know. Maybe, but spirit mana is like blue white,
Oh, he
no
takes-
green.
oh,
Okay, he takes
that's
a battle
fine.
skull like a smart man. Okay, goodbye battle skull.
Oh,
Then a jump is gonna die. Goodbye jump.
goodbye.
Very. Yeah, the 2 Cocos from Casson really. Oh no!
Oh. Fam,
Oh.
card time.
Oh. Carnity.
Carnity, the legend, is back.
The legend is back, boys. All the way from standard.
I still have 1 Carnity.
Attack with the.
Wait, do I have 1 or 2?
You
I have
have-
2, don't I?
I don't know, man. You should sell them.
Yeah, I should. After sees play here, guys, I'm gonna sell my big dinosaur.
Yeah, it's Casson's hand, 1 breeding pool and a Mausoleum Wanderer, I think, which he can't cast at all.
Yeah, because of the Blood Moon.
Yeah, and all the creatures on Casson's side are like
They're just really-
one power.
Yeah, and then like you have the.
Oh no,
trample-
another blood.
What the flying? Okay, wait. Yes, actually that's good. Cause
Hey, the phone's a bit laggy. You want to give them a new phone later?
sure.
I think his phone's actually gonna die.
Oh.
It says last legs.
Oh no. Not the phone.
So he's gonna take 3 here. He needs a way to speed up the clock somehow. He's gonna raise Carnage Tyrant.
I don't know if that's possible, man. Right? Even if he doesn't have the
Yes,
mana
yes,
to play
green.
alone.
Oh, Double Hierarch.
Okay, so
Is that
Suleiman-
bot wipe? Wait, that looks like a very cool card.
What is that? Light up the stage.
But he has Bunt mana now. You know, he has like Bunt mana. Yeah, he has
Yeah.
Bunt and 3 mountains.
Wait, no, he just played the hierarch, right? So
Oh no, yeah.
so
My
he
bad,
does
my
not
bad,
have
my bad.
access
Yeah.
to counter magic.
After this game, just give them. Oh no, okay.
Oh, yeah, it's so laggy.
So
What
laggy.
happened?
Okay.
Maybe need to restart the phone.
Oh, it's Nissa.
Oh,
It's the
what?
BFZ Nissa, voice of Zendika.
Voice
yes,
of Zendika. So it's the thing that makes the
the plants.
plants and or minus to give +1, right?
Yeah. Then the ulti is
Interesting.
just you do stuff.
So he should just minus the Nissa, swing in for little, right?
He's at 9.
Yeah, but the bird deals too.
Oh,
the Carnage
yeah.
Tyrant deals. Will
Oh,
he
you're
see?
right. Okay, okay. Yes,
He
I
should see
forgot.
it.
Yes. He's going for the
Wait.
safe play. Okay, fine. That's okay too. Safe is good.
Oh yeah, that's true. Cause wait, but his opponent does not have any mana.
Oh,
That was
oh,
guaranteed lethal.
oh yeah. Wait, did he forget?
Yeah, probably right. Right, Carnage Tyrant is 7.
7. Yeah, it's lethal.
Yeah, it was lethal.
Oh, mm.
Oh, okay.
I
It's
like,
okay.
I like the Pokemon cards though.
Yeah, me too.
And yes, hello our viewers. 9 viewers, pretty good, pretty decent for this point.
For a weekday night.
For a
here
weekday
in,
night, yes.
Singapore, dude. Why is it so hot nowadays?
I don't know.
I've always
man.
been. Look, I know I always complain about how hot it is in Singapore, right? But come on, man.
It,
It's way too
I
hot.
can't relate because I'm always in an air conditioned environment.
I should just leave the aircon. I mean, Mother Nature is like
Rian,
gonna cry when
the reason
turn
why
the air
the
conditioning
reason
on,
why I'm in
but
an air conditioned environment all the time is because I'm in a room with like 10 other people.
yeah.
But if
I'm alone in one room, but I still sweat.
why don't you just hang out in my room? That's my bed. It's very comfy.
Yeah, but
You can hug the pig and turn on the fan.
oh yeah, your pig plushie, and turn on the fan.
Yeah, it's very soft. You can I allow you to touch the pig plushie. It's okay.
What if I don't want to touch it?
Then there's the bolster. It's also very soft.
Okay.
But I think I think Casson here is in a very tough spot. He has okay. The deputy of detentions, right? 3. The Supreme Phantom also 3.
Mm-hmm.
So they can stop Carnage T for one turn. But then he loses two deputies of detention.
Yeah.
And then he gets back the Chandra, and then he's gonna lose on the spot. Never mind. He should. He's dead.
He needed the Lord here to pump. Wait, but he wouldn't. The only source of damage is the Supreme Phantom. That's the only
Right.
one that can sneak in.
No, there's a bird.
Oh right. Okay, never mind. So that's it, right?
No, it's not it.
He has to pass the turn and he has to block. That's
No, Casson has another Coco. Trust, believe.
oh shoot. The
Yes, Casson has a
Coco hit to double Lord. Alright.
third Coco. Let's go.
Oh my
No, they're all
gosh.
blue cards. They're not
That's,
green.
that's game.
Oh, okay. He's casting stuff.
Which blue card is going to save the game for him? I didn't manage to catch a glimpse.
Oh, Supreme
Okay.
Phantom.
Okay, so his plan here is to hit in for 2.
Oh, he
Nope,
blocks with
blocks.
the bird.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Anyway, the Carnage Tyrant is gonna so he
He's
has
gonna
to
okay. Carnage Tyrant is gonna carnage. He's gonna
Yep.
cause some carnage,
Mm-hmm. Carnage Tyrant.
and he doesn't die. He confirm doesn't die.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed
Last
all your
chop.
all
All
your
your money back.
all your money back. All your Carnage Tyrant back.
Oh.
If he dies, he can get it back. It's okay. Okay, plus.
Okay, plus.
Oh no, he minuses now. Oh wait, attack.
Jam it in 8/7. So he has to block with
He
at
has
least
to block.
one.
Yes.
Probably he'll block with the
No, he has trample too.
Yeah, but he can survive if he blocks with one of the deputies. So like 8, right? Then he takes 5. Wait, oh
He's
no,
at
it's on 2.
2.
Okay, so he has to block with 1, 2 plus the Supreme. I think he has to block
Yeah.
with
He can't block with the deputy that has a Chandra, or he will instantly die.
yeah, that's a problem. So
Has to block.
he has to block with the deputy that has
Oh no,
the-
actually he loses here. He just
he
no,
can block with the
he can block-
deputy that's the current and the Supreme.
Yeah, then he
Phantom,
takes
then
one.
he
He takes one.
He
Okay,
stays
okay.
alive one more
Yeah,
turn.
okay. Right.
This is his way to live one more turn.
Wow, Sulaiman. I thought Sulaiman was
One
like.
more time.
I thought Sulaiman was in a really shitty position, but now he's like.
He's doing alright just because of the blood moons kicking in.
Yeah, the blood moons and the. Utopia's Sprawl doing nothing actually. He's just sitting there looking pretty.
When your blood moon value goes up to the moon.
And you get the Battle Skull back. Dun, dun,
That's
dun,
good.
dun.
Wait, did I say current? Whoops, I meant Better Skull.
Yes, Battle Skull.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's Casson's turn. Is he able to somehow pull something out of the bag?
No, that's
Spell
Spell
Queller.
Queller.
It
That's
doesn't
not
do, It
enough.
doesn't do anything.
Scoop game 2.
He needs like Baral's expertise.
Oh, that's like the wet dream right there, man.
But no, he can't even cast it because he needs double blue.
Yeah.
And Carnage Tyrant is hexproof, so
Hexproof is Wow, dude, Carnage Time is just so good. You should see more play.
Yes.
Trample hexproof, man. Can't be countered.
Can't be countered.
Trample hexproof can't be countered. 6 mana.
Only
7/6.
only that's the board wipe.
Yeah. And what
Sacrifice effects.
what board? Oh yeah, actually dies to a lot of things.
That's
6
too late.
mana.
That's a lot V.
Oh. Okay, that's why it doesn't see a lot of play.
What's this? Okay,
The
Mausoleum
play is
Wanderer.
Wanderer. He's gonna try to go white and hope that his opponent mislitter again.
Okay.
Just play to your outs, fam.
Okay. He's
Even
gonna
though I
poke.
already have the.
He's gonna poke with the two damage.
Jam it
Oh,
sideways. so
okay.
game
Castle
two.
just scoops it up. No.
Very tight game.
Very tight game, yes. And this is where we plug our social media for
Yep.
Grey Ogre Games. If you want to see more of us more of this type of gameplay, you can go to youtube.com/Grey Ogre Games. We have recently tidied up our YouTube homepage, so now you will not get lost. You will see our latest tournaments.
Hello everyone, we are back for our final round of More Than Modern tonight. I'm here, Ryan, to get together with Shay.
Shake, yes, and round three, last game of the day, and we get to
Awesome.
see Ian again with his Grises Azza versus
Tae
yes,
Hao.
Eldrazi. We saw him played earlier, and he's playing Eldrazi Tron as well as give him some support. He's also practicing for Pro Tour, so some love for him, guys. Come on.
Yes. So yeah, those of you in the chat who wanted to watch some Eldratron, putting up good results last weekend at SCG, won first place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jin Hao has fans in the chat.
Yeah. So this matchup, I've seen it a couple of times, and it boils down to Eldrazi Tron Chalice on time, and as well as because the threats on Eldrazi Tron can't be removed anyway by Grixis Urza, and as well as Eldrazi Tron has Khan in the main board,
Oh
which,
yeah,
which
so
completely shuts down the combo. So
so that's fine. So basically he just needs to get
mm,
his game plan on, get the chalice down,
yeah, get
and
the Chalice, get the Khan, and irritate the opponent with a couple of Thought Knot Seers, and it's actually quite good to go.
yeah. So interesting how like Jin Hao also has disruption. So both players trying to out disrupt each
Each
other.
other, yeah, and it's just Eldrazi Tron is it is very nature aggressive deck. It's a tribal deck, just trying to turn sideways. But all these annoying pieces just seems to work out in the deck. Like as I said earlier, Chalice, and just the random main deck can is a Stony Silence for the Urza player. So
Mm-hmm.
straight up I win cards in the main board. It's just tilts the matchup in one way.
It's kind of funny how because I remember back when Dredge was super mainstream, right? The blue
Mm-hmm.
white players would start mainboarding rest in peace
Yes,
just to deal
correct.
with that.
Just showing signs of adapting to the meta, but Eldrazi Tron just plays main deck sideboard cards.
Then the sideboard is the main board.
Yeah,
No,
correct.
not really.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fun. It's fun to see like decks like these that were once under the radar now
Mm.
having the time to shine because
Mm.
decks that were once oppressing them are now themselves being pushed away from the meta.
Yeah. So Ian just contemplating whether he wants to play the zero mana opal or not. Opts not to. I will probably play them if I know how he's playing, just in case he has chalice for zero. But if at zero knowledge,
Yeah,
you
Ian
don't have
doesn't
to
know.
like reveal it
Yeah.
anyway. So Tron land typical starts Tron expedition map. Are those two separate Tron pieces? And he probably will get the Tron soon.
Yeah,
What is it?
so I mean normally when you see a Tron land in front of you, you just assume it's a
Normal Tron.
standard Tron. So
Yeah.
yep, expedition map. You know how
Why are you
thinking
contemplating to play the map or not? You're gonna play it, right? Or
thinking
does he
about
have
something.
another turn one play that we don't know of?
Maybe, perhaps,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not sure what.
Yeah, let's
Uh,
see his hand later.
okay.
Flicker your cards, come
Oh,
on.
he's flickering them too fast.
Okay, slowly. Ian, not sure whether he's stuck on colors or is just doing what he's supposed to do. More cantrips. Oh, I see star.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
star.
the star,
Wow.
star
Okay.
boy.
It is. I'm not sure whether that's normal. Let's see. We have the deck list. It's not
Uh,
normal. Yeah, they don't play star. Oh,
no,
one chromatic
chromatic
star.
star. I mean,
One.
eggs are all multi-purpose, right?
Yeah.
And a deck like this, I think they're fine.
Mm-hmm. And yep.
Gets you like basically a cantrip that is like an artifact as well, so it can
Mm-hmm.
help with the synergies. You wanna
Mm.
play it first and then pump a wall of invention with it and then crack it.
Yeah.
Just the small little things it can do, but of course not the strongest card in the deck since all it does is crack itself for the better
Mm.
cards.
True.
It plays the opal now before. Oh yeah, so he does. Maybe he was contemplating a turn one chalice.
Yeah.
So
Now I see. Okay, this is the part where the
things get
the
ugly.
Urza decks can beat through a chalice, which is
So
Sai, and
Sai
he
comes
also
down.
beats through Khan.
Yep.
That even though he can't activate, he can still cast his nonsense and then
And like
make
start attacking.
flyers, beat downs,
Good
and
stuff.
yep. So I really think Ian is in a good spot. That Only
Good.
because like he doesn't have Tron by turn 3 and no threats on the board and Eldrazi Tron doesn't have a lot of disruption anyway, so
Yeah. So he's kind of not in a great spot right
Mhm.
now.
like either he can crack the map or play the threat. Like I would opt to play the threat, but at this time like he gets to untap with Sai and
And now things are gonna get
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
haywire. Cause
Oh, he even has Urza in hand and ooh,
oh
this
boy.
is bad. I will play the Urza. Yep, I think that's what he's gonna do anyway. Because it drops the construct, which is quite big now. 1, 2, 3. Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Then
He
he
can
gets
block
the.
he can even block a smasher, so it's good enough. It's good enough.
I just read this because this card text is so
Yeah.
much.
Each artifact he can tap for a blue mana, so interesting. Whoops. Oh, this Wilson. Speak of the devil. Yep. Just moosh for one, just because you can, and things are really looking bad for how I feel. He he doesn't have Tron, and his creatures are not putting up enough of a good clock. Ooh, what's going on? Ooh, just casting
He's going off.
piece 2 of 3.
What's that?
The top tier foundry.
Oh, okay. Foundry
So
comes down.
so just need the last piece to go off, and yep,
Oh,
how
Jinhao needs
doesn't have
his
interaction at all.
no thought not.
He needs land into Khan. So
That's not it. That was a smasher.
even if he drops the Khan now, as I said earlier, he needs to deal with this irritating board, the 1/1 Musha and a huge construct. So not in a good spot.
Absolutely horrible spot.
Yes.
No way to.
To remove the board, probably all is dust to get rid of the, the non colorless stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, not enough mana. So
So he probably gets the. Did
probably
he
the
even get a Tron
temple.
land?
Probably the
Oh,
temple at this
temple,
point
right?
in time.
Yeah.
Because if he temple, he can top. I mean, reality smasher next turn if he doesn't draw a land. But if he trons, he can top deck a tron land. So a bit of a spot.
Something to think about.
Yeah, and that's why I prefer the normal tron. You fetch for the tron pieces. Like
Awesome.
it's not stressful, but if you're playing normal tron, you probably have a horrible matchup against this Graces Urza deck. So
Yeah.
um, back to why Eldrazi Tron is picking up. Probably just Chalice is in a good spot right now.
Hmm.
And with the some of these fringe artifact decks that are coming mainstream, the main deck can't really helps in the matchup. So let's see what he does. I think he's gonna get a temple. Only because like he can reliably cast the smasher next turn.
Oh,
But
he did get the temple. Good. Good
how
call.
overcome this? Either by sheer good luck, the opponent doesn't draw anything for the next few turns.
Or scoop game 2.
Yeah, or scoop Gento. He doesn't have much of an option. Urza can he can
The reshapers are nice. They get him some draw slash
yeah.
lands. I really love Meta Reshaper. Actually, it's like so
It
valuable.
it's super annoying. Like you attack, opponent takes 3 or block and a trade. Is it really a trade? No, he
It's
gets
like,
something out of
yeah,
it.
you always get advantage out of this because
Mhm.
like as long as it dies, right? You, oh my gosh, it's like you put it on the battlefield for
Mhm.
free. Come on,
Yeah.
it's like, is there a land? You ram. Is it a creature? Okay, it just comes back. You get your value.
Yep.
Absolutely bonkers. This card is so good.
Oh, what's that?
What that?
Oh, the spine of Isha.
Spinal. What?
Oh, yeah. It's ETB destroy target permanent. Then he can loop this if he has the combo.
Oh my gosh.
And then
Wow,
when
that's an expensive removal.
yeah, but he can represent the infinite loop. Like if he goes to the graveyard, go back to hand, and then cast it again. If it's a lot, I mean, he has infinite mana. The opponent has no board,
Just
and then yeah,
board wipe.
board wipe, and I get to play on, so it's fine.
One-sided
Okay,
board wipe.
he has the tutor. What do you call it? That land inventor's fair. So he's going to go for the combo the next turn. And how I really don't think he has any way to main deck deal with this except for Khan. And
Yeah.
even as I said earlier, with Khan it's not good enough.
So he
Mush you
just
for 2 just because I can
poke.
and whoops. Oh, he has another 2 top 2 down there. Okay. Lan and Khan. Lan and Khan doesn't even like win him the game. It makes the game longer. That's the thing. Let's
Does it really
see.
buy him time, or is he like?
Probably try to see what he can do, or play it out to see. Yeah, he's just understanding that
Alright, yep.
he can find the last piece of the puzzle. The chalice was 0. I really think he has the chalice in his starting, and he was contemplating whether to do it on 0. But
Yeah,
I mean,
probably.
it happens. Sideboard, a Tron has access to probably engineer. No, not engineer explosive. Ratchet bomb will probably be okay. Piping needle, I see. Yep, piping needle.
Yep.
Coming in, for sure.
Very
Ooh, what's
strong.
that? What's that black card? Ley line now. That's not gonna do it. Yeah. Oh, the sideboard is pretty
that-
limited. Yeah.
He should put
Graph digger
in.
doesn't do jack squat, so nothing except for the needles. I see. Breach, no. Ballista,
Like,
maybe, but he can wish it out with Khan if it's necessary. So he doesn't need to dilute much of his game
Yeah,
plan.
probably just the needle and the.
Just about it.
Yep, that's it.
Um,
This deck's sick.
even though.
Yeah, I think it's actually really impressive.
Which deck is sick? I think both decks are sick.
Just
Both
talking
decks.
about Grixis Urza, cause it's like, oh man, it's new, right? It feels
yeah,
so new, and
it's new, but it reminds me of KCI. That's about it.
it's not as oppressive,
Yes.
but it's fairer, and it feels like it earns its wins.
Yeah. The 3-piece, as I said earlier, 3-piece combo. Need to work hard to cast them. And yeah, and it's pretty linear. So sideboard, if your opponent come in prepared with 4 Sony Silence, 4 Kataki, you're done for. Like there are ways to really beat this deck if you want to. And yeah, it's a combo deck that takes time to assemble its pieces. So it's not as oppressive as Woogie Man.
That's good. That's good.
You're not missed. But
But dredge is still a thing.
Dredge, yeah, it's
It's
one of
just-
the format staples. Dredge, Affinity. If you forget about them, they are gonna get back to and kill you. This deck is Shipey. Which deck then some boy? Grixis Azar is it?
Of course, it's Grixis Urza. It's so sick, man.
Yep. So
It's
now,
like a combo deck with disruption, with so much good disruption.
but I still think Eldrazi Tron is favored in this game only because the main deck sideboard cards, as I said,
Yeah,
and the clock that he can
the
provide.
clock. Yeah, they can present. Your
Yes,
opponent
that's
has
the
to
word.
play. Each one is like a shitty mid range. Mid range, yes, shitty. I would disagree.
I disagree only because it's putting a lot of results on online and on paper. There's something right about this deck.
I think it's just in a good. I won't say it's a. I just think it's in a better spot in the meta than it used to be. And because it's Tron, right? It plays Tron, then it has the potential to go off.
Yeah. When Green Tron is popular, there is no reason to play this deck because Green Tron is stronger at what it's doing, and yeah, the disruption of Chalice wasn't in a good spot when Tron was around. With the humans deck running around, Phoenixes and just
Dredge.
Dredge, it's just not in a good spot. But now that everyone's so reliant in either the 0 or 1 drops, ooh, that's a bad hand.
That is bad.
That is 3 thought, not no
Mulligan.
lands. Yeah, I just
Yes.
feel that E-Tron was in a bad spot, but now it's in a pretty decent spot. So let's see how it goes. And he's practicing for the Pro Tour, so probably has a few decks up in his mind and up his sleeve. But
Yeah, I wonder what he's gonna bring
How
actually.
is he top 8 the previous Modern Pro Tour with humans?
Guilds of Ravnica. Yeah, he top 8 with humans.
Yeah, humans.
Wait, was
and-
that modern? That was standard.
the modern one, he top 16. Sorry, he lost to
Yeah.
Reed Duke. His win and in.
Oh yeah, that was a while back actually.
Yeah.
When was that? Ixalan?
I can't remember, but it was a modern Pro Tour. He did pretty well.
Yeah, yeah. He
so,
lost his way and into Red Duke.
I
So
mean,
that was
one way to lose.
2 years ago.
Yeah. So let's see.
He went for reservist already. He went like it clashed with the previous
Pro Tour. That's why he
Tour.
didn't play, is it?
Yeah.
So Army has called him back. He lost to NS duties. Don't we all?
We all
Don't we,
do.
boys?
NS is for everyone.
Yes. Looking at this,
I haven't gotten called back yet.
don't jinx it.
I don't
jinx
I
it.
don't believe in jinxing. I say
No worries,
what I
someone
want.
just calls
I say what I
1-800
want.
NSNS right now.
In fact, I just finished last year, so it's
Oh,
probably
okay.
gonna take a while.
Okay. Is this gonna be a? Oh, he has Khan in hand.
Ooh.
He has Chalice for 0.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah. This is the part where where Ian really needs to now play the game very differently. He can't play his mana rocks. I mean opal. He can't play his baubles.
No opals, no
No
bubbles.
bubbles,
You play one
and
card, you shut down 2 cards in the deck. 2 for 1 value.
yeah, and then
Oh,
turn 2, 3, 2.
Reshaper.
So yeah, he has a clock and disruption right now. And if he opts to next turn, he can. If he doesn't have a land, he can crack for a land. Or if he has a land, play the land and crack the next turn for the main deck Stony Silence.
You know, it'll be really good for Chin Hao.
Mm.
Turn 3, Thought Not Seer. Turn 4, Method Reality
Yeah,
Smasher.
sure, yeah, that's the dream
typical-
curve.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, that's the sword. So
okay.
it's not gonna do much.
That's
right?
basically a turn to do nothing, and that's not what you want against
Smoosh you
the
for 3 first.
perfect curve Eldrazi.
Mm-hmm. Play a land. Pass turn. Next turn play Khan. Ooh, there's so many
Ooh.
options. Ooh, two temples and no payoff.
Oh, that's a feels bad.
Ooh, is that Blood Moon? Okay, but
Bruh.
he has a clock right now, and he can fetch for a waste anyway, so he still can play his
Yeah,
his
he can
stuff.
play his
Yeah,
Eldrazi
yeah.
stuff. Is it
Fetch.
really annoying that Blood
Uh,
Moon coming down?
Yeah,
But it's still fine.
he slows down Ahau by a bit. Like yeah, I mean it slows down normal Tron by a lot, but Ahau already is his curve is at 5, which
Oh
is
yeah.
sure.
Everything about like he has to sink 1 turn into casting the Blood Moon. That's another 3
Yeah.
damage coming in from the Matter
Yeah,
Reshaper.
three damage coming in, and we all know that he has Khan in his hand, so things are looking pretty bleak for
Ian.
Ian, yes. And yeah, that's the part where like he had a good start. Turn 0 Chalice, turn 1 map, and turn 2 a clock. So these are the recipe to beat Urza.
Yeah.
And that's why E-Tron has the necessary tools. And all these are his main deck cards. He didn't draw them just now, but this shows the main deck configuration that can really beat what do you call it Urza. Now Thought Not. He even has time to play Thought Not and not Khan. This shows the strength of his hand. And now he can switch gears now knowing that his opponent can't play much. He can really react to it. So it's pretty good. What's that?
Let's see.
Bobble and his spine? Is
Dead
that a
card, spine. What's that on the right?
it's too much glare. I can't see, but it doesn't matter. Probably take the glare card. Oh,
Oh.
yeah, it's one of the outs against Khan, I guess.
Goodbye.
Now he has a 2 turn clock on board, and even if he plays the what do you call it, bridge, he has outs, which is the Khan. Just target it and he comes 0-0. So yeah,
Yeah.
he's in a very good spot. Mushu for 7. Now is a good place to drop the card. Yes, he completely locks Ian out now. Ian can't combo win, which he can't even do it in the first place. and cuts the bridge out and yeah, just and now he has the World of Invention in hand with only 1 blue source. And with the Blood Moon, so he's like, oh, what have I done?
He can't cast the world anymore. He locked. Yeah.
So wishing for something.
He has. Yeah, I only have 1 blue source.
I probably just at this point just take a clock. Yes, take this.
Yep. Very
Beat you
nice.
later.
Beat,
and
beat,
yeah,
beat, shoot.
Yeah, Ian can't do much at this spot.
It's game 3.
Yep,
Wow,
yeah,
this is what I love
yeah.
about this matchup. So fast, so furious.
Yes. This and the thing is, Ahau didn't draw any sideboard cards. So it just shows that this matchup he doesn't need it, and
He just needs a decent start.
yeah, that's
And
that
go
start,
first.
That
He went
start was
first.
really pretty good. Now Ian is on the play. If he has 0 drops, he probably should drop them before the chalice.
Yeah, now he knows.
Now he knows. I mean, he should know like Tron plays chalice.
I chalice for 0.
Mm-hmm.
That locks out. Yeah,
The
like
mana dogs and whatnot.
it's just too. I mean, to be fair, you play a playset of chalice,
Mm-hmm.
and then they play 2 playsets, right? The
Mhm.
mana dogs. the Mox Opal and the bauble. So it's like, yeah, 2 for 1, right?
Yep. So
Awesome.
sideboarding doesn't change much. Black Moon is still pretty helpful,
Yeah, I don't
especially if you
think.
can do it on turn 2, right?
Yeah,
With the
that's super strong.
opals. And let's just
Wait,
see.
can you? You go land, Opal, turn 2, land.
And 2 bubble. I don't know.
No, I don't think that's possible. Not in this deck, right? Because you can't. Wait.
Land
Oh,
turn
you
1.
can, you can. Oh,
Bubble
yeah.
bubble
Land,
opal
bobble,
land.
bobble.
It's a lot to ask for,
That's
but
asking for.
yeah, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I see him cutting some number of bubbles.
Oh, he
It's
know.
pretty.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So because just in case, oh, the chalice is pretty annoying. But I mean, Urza, Grixis Urza also has the tools to beat a Rositron in sense that the combo piece is not easily interacted with, and yeah, ooh,
Yeah, as long
Gap
as
Blast. Why would he bring that in?
to shoot the dot knots and the reshapers.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. G Blast is a perfectly fine bring in. But the thing is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the only way that Jin Hao can avoid the combos is if he manages to catch the pieces with dot knots. Yeah.
Or have Khan on the
Oh
battlefield.
yeah, just oh
Yeah,
yeah. Once
yeah.
Khan resolves and
Yeah, nice
boom.
combo, bro. You can't activate it. So like, but I still think now that Ian's on the play, he has the necessary tools to combat the turn 1 chalice
Yeah, now
and
that he has the cards and
mm,
he's on the play, so
so
strong. Being able to go first is so strong. First turn advantage, guys.
yes. But I this matchup I still think that is Eldrazi's strong to back. So let's just see Ian's just taking some time to sideboard considering his options. Even though he's on the play, he's cutting the baubles because he knows that
Oh, you're
once the
talking about.
chalice resolve, he can't play it. So he's not risking it in that sense. But
Yeah,
I don't know, like what do you do at this spot, right? Like if you cut the baubles means your opals are getting slower. For sure, like you can't do turn two crazy
I
stuff.
think you're just big brain and you cut both the opals
Yeah.
and
So yeah, he's really taking his time actually. So
I wonder.
I wonder too. Okay. This is the part where sometimes I wish it was digital magic instead. So it's like well click, shuffle, done.
Yeah, click, click, click.
Click, click,
Not
click.
like this, like where you have to flick through your entire deck.
Yeah, but pros and cons
Actually, I much prefer paper magic. Like
mm-hmm.
I always tell my friends who are like telling me to grind mythic in arena, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just can't. I don't like playing magic online. I love playing in paper.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much faster.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Interesting.
For me, cause like I'm like land go, whereas on
Yeah.
arena you're like drag the land animation, you click skip turn and then it lags and then it goes to your opponent's turn and your opponent is like thinking and then you mute him cause he starts emoting.
But you have rub the roping just in case.
Yeah,
I
but
feel.
like it's such a long. No, I think I don't like. Oh, I don't like how slow the animations are.
Oh, is it?
It's
Oh.
really slow. I play the land in real life. I just drop it from my hand. In arena, it's like, it's like one whole second
Okay, but
or half a second, whatever.
paper magic. The good thing is, I mean, magic after all is a social game.
Yes.
Like besides just winning or losing, you interact with the player playing with you. You know, have small chat after the game and discuss whether you made the right sideboarding decisions and
Yes,
the
it's
plays.
like
So
when I play on arena, right? I have 8 emotes.
good
And then
game.
there's a chance
Good
that
game.
my opponent has muted me. Okay, in real life you can't mute me. I'm gonna look at you. I get like, oh, did you draw that?
The only thing I know about what do you call it, arena is that people just spam good game, good game,
Good
good
game,
game.
good game. Well played. Hello.
Only good game. Then after that,
But
proceeds to win you in the next turn.
the game was not good because you flooded on lands.
That's true. Where's my boy Alfian today?
Oh, Alfian's in the chat somewhere.
Hi Alfian, come out, say hi to Dim Sum Boys.
He's in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
He went to I think he's at his friend's house now. Just chilling.
Ooh, chill. Okay, now, is that Blazon? Blazon is pretty good against Big Sisters, huh?
Blast zone.
Uh, really?
Yes.
Ian is a little land heavy in his hand.
That's
Yep.
fine. He can afford to wait. Can he? Can he afford to be this
Oh, but
slow?
he has Blood Moon though.
Actually, yeah, he's fine because he's going first, so it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, but he doesn't have his pieces.
Yeah, but Blood Moon
Ooh, the
will.
turn zero chalice.
Blood Moon may not be enough because, like, you know how he just goes for the Reshaper and
Yeah, he has waste no.
Reshaper and chill.
The waste prevents the Blood Moon from. I mean, it slows down. Oh,
There's a
okay.
mountain.
Ooh.
Oh, but like the eye will let him accelerate something on turn 3, right? Or
Yeah, if he has temple next turn, it'll be probably thought not. But we know that Ian has
oh, he's gonna Blood
Blood
Moon
Moon.
anyway,
Yeah,
so
so
Blood Moon's coming down.
2 Blood Moon. Is that 2 Blood Moon in hand or 1?
2.
1.
No, that's 1 and G Blast. Right?
Yeah. What are they thinking about? Oh, he seems distracted, talking to
Oh, they're
someone.
talking to Joe.
Oh, okay. So he's like, okay, Ian has done practically nothing until turn 3.
That's fine. So
How is that fine?
Jinhao has done nothing as well.
He has
That's
Blood
just
Moon in the
chalice.
battlefield. Yeah, he has Tezzeret in hand.
Oh, that is not fine. Okay, I see where you're coming. But there's like 1, 2, 3, what, two blue sources, right? Tether is what, 3?
Okay, 2 blue
That's
sources,
fine.
but he can't play the what do you call it?
What?
Um, the Tezzeret.
Tether is what, 3?
He needs black.
Right. Let's draw a swarm, no
You
biggie.
know, yeah, he'll probably get blast.
That's a nice looking mountain.
Yeah, so smush you for 3.
Smash. Oh, dude, he's gonna get beaten down. Where's
Yeah.
the G Blast? Oh, there. It's there, right? Just shoot.
Okay, draw a card.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, he needs. Oh, there's a mountain.
Okay, this is.
What's going on? Ooh, that's right. Okay, that thing I can't remember. It's a Modern Horizon card. Can filter the colors if you have snow permanents.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now that Ahau is down on land and he's under the Tezzeret, what do you call it? Clock. So he has to decide to do something. Beat the Tezzeret or beat the player. I probably beat the Tezzeret because the Tezzeret is going to get a lot of value in the long run. So
Yeah.
beat it. Oh, he's still down on lands. No. Okay, mountain. Yeah, just tap the snow mountain to draw a card. Yeah, okay, he has Gav Blast, so he can get rid of the Reshaper. Let's see. Oop. Get egg. Oh, feels bad to bottom the wing con. Okay, but not counting how out of the game, but he's in a not a
Bad
good
spot.
spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 mana. What is this? The goblin something, right?
Goblin Engineer.
Okay.
So he's gonna get something small from his deck, put in the graveyard. Oh,
What's that? That's something I've not seen before.
hang on.
Let's see
if
the
I can
list.
find it.
No, that's not the one. No, it looks like a wand. Nope. That is interesting.
Alright, did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
Okay,
what
I
is
have
it?
no idea what that card is, guys. If you guys know, like, help a brother out.
Chat send help.
It's an
We are
help.
lost.
Like what's that in the graveyard? That's not transfer going on under Isocron Scepter. No, I don't know
No.
what's that. But yeah,
It's
doesn't
a
matter.
stick.
Yeah. One way. Ooh, what's that? Okay, dismembering the thing. Oh, sure. Drop. Oop. Oh, still not a land. Mushu.
Oh,
Gavlas. He's gonna Gavlas. Yeah, that's for sure.
awesome.
Reveal. Is that a land? Oh, it's a land. He
Yeah,
gets
it's a
to Khan.
mountain.
He gets to Khan. Or is it thought not? Khan or thought not?
I think here he
Just
cans first
Khan's
to
first.
secure.
And then try to figure a way to deal with the Tezzeret on the board. What's he thinking about? Interesting.
The chalice CMC is considered 0, right?
Yes.
So if you +1 on your chalice, it will die. Big brain.
Okay. Hmm.
Wait, you can target other. You can actually target other artifacts, right?
Yes,
So like,
you
you can
can.
target your opponent's artifacts that are CMC 0.
Mm-mm.
Destroyed. But he doesn't have any. Shame.
Yeah, because he was under the chalice lock. So
For shame.
yeah, I think Khan is still the
Khan.
play. It slows Ian a lot. Oh, he's going for the thought not. Oh, Khan. Okay.
Khan minus take
I don't know. Piping
whatever.
needle.
Yeah,
Piping needle
pithing
to stop the
needle.
Tezzeret. Yeah, piping needle where you. That's the best play. Yeah. Ooh, ballista.
Oh,
That's interesting.
to shoot. The Deseret. Bang bang.
But he saw
Put
that
my
his
devil
opponent
trigger.
is playing Gav Blast, so I'm not sure. Ooh, that's
I mean, you
Urza.
can
Oh, Urza can get rid of
oh,
Khan. How do you do that?
did he cast something?
That's Urza, right? That's Urza's ability to get rid of.
No, right? Because all Azza does is to.
Oh, Spine of Isha. Sorry,
Oh,
guys. Spine of
okay.
Isha.
So he destroyed.
Khan.
Destroy.
And sure, he has another card in hand if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Ballista. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad.
Oh, that's nasty, dude.
I mean, what he can do is attack into Tezzeret later and see
And
whether.
then shoot if it doesn't get blocked. Easy.
Yeah. But Ian does have options. Ooh, combo.
Uh oh. Is that
Part
the
one.
sword?
Part one. He has part one of the combo right now. Okay. And what's next? Oh, he has part two
Yeah,
in terms of whirl.
the word is there, the sword
The
is
way you
there,
adjust your lens, so obvious.
and then the Urza, right? So
There's
that should be
Urza.
it.
He doesn't have Urza on the
Oh
box.
no, that was
Spine.
spine. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sword is there. Word is there. All he needs is the Urza.
Yeah. Ooh. That's the top turn. Ooh, he has it.
Oh,
No, I mean, he doesn't have Urza, but
the
now with these two, he has three top turns actively because he has three mana activation. So, like Ian is in. I mean, Ahao is not in a good spot. Khan will still delay if he has Khan.
yeah, he needs to, but he needs to keep that kind alive as well. It's kind of difficult.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They're like talking about the match.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. I just feel that what's 5 mana? Reality Smash? So, okay.
Oh,
Beat through. Yes, trample.
yeah.
Doesn't have to think. Like I will go all in.
Destroy,
Yep. Just attack the Tezzeret.
destroy Tezzeret before it gets more
Yep.
value.
Get before. Yeah, but at this stage, he just needs to like try to close out the game before he assemble the third piece of the combo. So attack the Tezzeret first. Ooh, what's he thinking about? I still don't know what he's thinking
I
about.
don't. Maybe he wants to.
The number of top turns he can get to block, I
Yeah.
guess. But doesn't matter, he has two ballista activations.
I guess
so
no matter what, he swings both into the Tezzeret.
yeah. Beat
No
first.
matter
Yep,
what.
beat.
So beat first. And then one top toe will block the ballista,
Ballista.
and then the other two will probably block, and then
Ooh.
he forces his ballista to shoot.
He has
To
another Tezzeret, so it doesn't really matter.
oh yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. Sack the. Ooh, he's sacking part his combo piece. Oh, he gets to put back. Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that part.
The
Sack it
sword,
again.
the sword.
Yep. Sack it again.
Your sword so good.
Do again.
Sword very strong.
He's just demonstrating how many top turns he's making. So yeah. These blocks. Yep.
Yep.
Nothing much to think about. Trample 1, right? Trample 3.
Trample 3.
Oh, the sword gives 1/1 or 1/0?
1 2. Oh, so it's actually trample 2.
Trample 2. Ooh. That's interesting.
Ooh.
But you can respond with the
Shoot.
the sword being attached by shooting the thing first, right? Because if from the graveyard, it will target the creature. Interesting.
Wait.
Yeah, I
Or
mean
maybe
you
they're
can
talking about it, yeah.
yeah, you can respond to it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah. So he could have shot the top turn, right?
The top tier before he got attacked. Oh yeah, correct. Mm.
Oh, so he'll pass the turn first because he has one
Mm,
damage counter,
yeah.
so he has to pass the turn first so the
Mhm.
damage counter gets reset. Hey, can you give me a sec?
Sure. Ooh. So yep, we get to see Reality Smasher doing his thing and just attacking and ooh, ooh, that's interesting. They are just discussing the part about shooting the Tezzeret because the ballista did have a one damage mark to it, but
Yeah, so
they're just doing it at its upkeep, so it doesn't pretty much.
he has to pass it over
Yeah,
first. Pass the
correct.
turn so the damage
So
counter gets clean.
mm-hmm. Ooh, they're still talking about it. Are they still resolving the issue? No, they're just discussing, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Tezzeret again. It's not that hard, right?
Strong.
Tezzeret again, a wolf or something later. Probably will wolf for a bridge. Doesn't look. What's that red card in his hand?
G-Blast, I think, or Ether Grid.
Oh, if it's Aether Grip, it will be pretty good. Aether Grip will be pretty good right now.
Yeah, because he'll do a lot of work.
Yep.
Clear the board or clear his face.
Okay. They're still discussing. Interesting. Outside interference.
No, they're not talking about the
The match specifically,
they're
they're
just talking
just
about
discussing certain things, but
yeah.
yeah, you could have responded. I think he's reading the card and he's like, oh, you can respond by shooting the thing he's trying to attach,
Yeah.
so that he can't come back. Okay.
Ah,
Yeah.
now
So
he
okay,
knows.
he's getting it sorted out. That he realized that he could have done it earlier. Okay, moving on. Tuturu. Ian is still contemplating what he's supposed to do.
I think
So
that's wait, no, G-Blast.
Tezzeret again.
Oh my
Oh.
god, it's like Danny is disturbing Xianghao. Why didn't he shoot?
Ooh,
Why didn't you
spine.
shoot? Why didn't you shoot?
Okay. Hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
This
Smash again.
okay, good.
I I don't know how this game is gonna progress for what do you call it to now, because he doesn't really have anything going on. Like the land, the waste got blasted, and Ian is quite a massive board, and now he's gonna cast his Tezzeret. Yes. Yep. Tezzeret.
Alright. Tezzeret 2.
I would just make the 5/5 with Tezzeret.
Oh, yeah, yeah, right.
But he's trying to go for the value plan, but the value plan doesn't get Azar.
Yeah, he needs to get us
Oh, he's doing
oh.
it. He's doing the 5/5.
Oh, very good.
It makes one creature 5/5 or power toughness equal to the number of artifact. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it makes
5/5. Okay, he's putting the
yeah,
5
the
counter.
5/5.
Doesn't
Oh, there's so
oh
many Tezzerets that C play. It's really annoying to remember all them.
yeah and all the
Artificer.
Tezzerets are like expensive for some reason.
Stupid
Yeah,
character.
I mean like
GG, handshake.
oh
Nothing he can do.
yeah, he drew the top knot after the land got blasted, and then with 4 Leyline in the void. Oh, that's pretty unlucky.
Unfortunate.
Alright. It was a nice showing though.
Yeah, it was. Well, that's all for tonight. Thanks for tuning in to our 3 round Swiss. For those of you who want to watch more modern, we actually have our modern monthly event coming up this
Sunday. Yes. Sign up if you have yet to.
If you're in Singapore, you can come down and sign up. It starts at about 1 p.m. GMT plus 8. If not, you just tune in to the show here or here at Twitch.
Yep.
So, if for those of you who are new to our channel, we just got a follower. Cody, thanks for following.
Hey Cody, what's up?
You can follow our YouTube as well to catch all the VODs at youtube.com/games and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We have our other social media outlets where we just post like our store updates.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so right now me and Sheikh are signing off for the night. Thanks for staying with us through all the the control mirror and
And the
the
combo
combos and the fun stuff.
some interactive magic. So yep.
Yeah, it's good to see interactive magic. So, okay, so cheers, see you around.